attack, you get your health back. So it's just like no, you have to
Always
be like
attacking.
Yeah, dig in your ankles and just beat the tar out of the guy that's like right there in front of you, and
it was funny because Dark Souls 3 came out after that,
Always
and
like,
combat for
Damn,
Dark
we're still
Souls.
on this.
We're
yeah.
combat for Souls games got much more quickly paced after Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
Like they kind of just increased the speed of combat after that one. So like Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls is basically just ponderous speed compared to later games.
Yeah. I'm relearning to love like the whole like learn your enemy. They're all different. It's never gonna be just second. Like I caught myself getting nervous and like smashing the attack button too many times and getting fucked. Yeah, I'm like, oh wait, no, you just don't relax.
You can't panic.
Just wait for it.
You can't panic. If you panic, you're dead.
Don't panic. Don't panic and don't get greedy.
Yeah. Same. I have a friend, and this will be the last thing, and then we'll move on to Dungeons Dragons.
No, it's not.
No, really, it is. That's the last one. So I have a friend, and I told Andrew about this, that he only plays. Hopefully, he's watching right now, Ricky, if you're watching. That he only plays like his big two games is Halo and Destiny. That's all he plays, constantly, all the time. And because of the hype, somebody bought him Elden Ring, so he's gonna play that for the first time. I don't know if he's gonna stream it, but I kind of want to jump in there because I just want to see his reaction. And I think he's part of that group of people who like are buying the game because of the hype, and then learning that this is like a whole nother genre of game. This is not an RPG. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean.
That's like that guy on Twitter. It's like, oh, Elden Ring is gonna come out soon. I'm gonna play Sekiro to build up for it. And then 20 minutes later, like, yo, fuck this game.
I love Sekiro so much though.
I'm sharing the stream.
Sekiro will make you grow as a person. Like it will beat you so hard. You have to like sit and like, okay, what's the matter with me?
What am I doing wrong? Is it me? It is me.
It is me. Like I remember during the final boss fight of Sekiro, I actually had a moment. like the stereotypical like use the Force, Luke. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this.
There's only been one game that made me feel that way, and it was Little Big Planet. The very last fucking level, the wheel of death.
My god!
Oh my god! I played that like 40 times before I finally got through it. I played through the entire game just fine. Got to that, wanted to die.
Listen, Little Big Planet has a weird difficulty ramp that I don't understand.
If you really want to test your sanity, try any of the Donkey Kong games on the Wii or Wii U. Because man, I tried to. No, we did play that, me and Teresa, and it really tested our relationship. Because I'm just like,
Jesus.
You mean the Donkey Kong Country Returns games?
Yeah. And I'm like,
I love those games.
I'm like, could you fucking stop with
Oh, I love those games though.
That's how Alex felt about me and my like insane, intense like passion for playing Borderlands 2 and 3.
Oh man,
you really love Borderlands. You guys play that a lot.
We stopped. Like it was bad. Like
we knew everything about the game inside and out. We were like, okay, we gotta.
We played through 2 and then 3 and then replayed 3 again.
I don't know why. There's just games that I attached to, and that one just like stayed on loop for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's funny because Heather was the one like, you want to play Borderlands, and I was like, I guess. And she was just like, come on, let's play. I'm like, all right.
So many explodies.
I mean, Borderlands 2 is really fun. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we played Borderlands 2, got the DLC for that. Played Borderlands the pre-sequel, got the DLC for that, and then when 3 came out, we were burnt out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they still?
Basically.
Are they still?
Yeah.
Are they still split screen?
Yes.
In 3, yeah, there was.
Yes,
yeah.
and it was a time and a half trying to play.
I wish. Well, I have a TV big enough now. Isn't it that funny how like our TVs can actually do split screen? But
it wasn't. I mean, for us, it wasn't the fact that the TV wasn't big enough. It was the fact that you try to do split screen and the game like starts fucking melting.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, it can't handle it.
It
On
could not.
PS4, yeah, every time you would open a menu or like something like that, it would like stop for like a good second or two and then go.
Wait.
Yeah, like one person is like in the middle of a battle, the other one is trying to open a menu, and it just
so if you both press the menu, it just like blows up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh yeah, it probably just blue screens or whatever the equivalent is of it.
Oh
So.
my
Oh,
god.
man.
They
Yes,
implemented
we have.
they implemented dark mode, and I can't go back.
Oh thank God I didn't press it. Yeah.
I can't go
Yeah.
back. It's so good.
Mine was just automatically dark mode. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, no,
It's like,
mine was
finally.
automatically dark mode. And I didn't notice at first because like everything else is dark mode, and I was like, oh yeah. Wait a second. Wait.
The light mode for the lighting.
It's not blinding me anymore.
I actually,
Yeah, right.
I actually don't really. Oh, you can see me turning off and on dark mode. I actually don't like the dark mode in Roll20.
You can
That
see
might-
Get out! Get out of here! Get out!
can
I'll
actively-
DM this.
You can actively see me turning it on
Andrew's
and
like-
off.
Andrew's like, fine, then I'll play it. Wait, no, Andrew!
Oh, we're playing
Oh,
Elden
that
Ring?
bluff.
Okay.
Call that
No.
bluff.
No.
You can see, I can point it out, you can see now.
Andrew, can you turn on the camera?
The TV is now.
There it
grown in
is.
size. It
Hey,
feels.
I'm-
It's only been a day. It already. I haven't gotten used to it.
How
I
do you
thought
like
you were gonna
4K?
say you already want a bigger one.
No, I don't want to. It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit on the
Does
thing.
that ever matter?
It's maxed out. Yeah.
I would have to put it on the wall, and I don't want to do that.
I thought you were gonna
How
say
do you
it's
like-
only been a day, and somehow there's mysterious smudges near the corner.
Because I've just been
Yes, as you do when you get a brand new TV. Just
Yeah,
lick it.
true.
I just like put
Um,
my face on the screen.
It's not yours until you lick it.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna start the stream. Welcome to another episode of A Talk of Opportunity live. We continue our adventure through Rime of the Frostmaiden, and I'm screaming on Andrew's ears and everybody else's because that's what
I
I
can
Was
see
it-
my bike pinging.
Could you
Oh.
please not? Could you please not scream at me?
You just
Let me scream. I don't know if I told you guys. I don't know if I told you guys, but like there was one time that we posted the podcast, and it's the first comment, like somebody commented, it was like, all right, I got to the scream and then I just exit out.
Alex,
And I'm like,
that was
oh.
Attack on Titan.
They're
I think-
weak
I
and
think-
they
I
need
think-
to be weeded out.
I know. I
Yeah.
think you can tell because the next episode I was really quiet and monotone. It got to me.
That's when
okay?
you started the Dune podcast. You're like, we gotta tone
No,
it
no.
back.
It
We're
was
gonna get the
fun.
slow jazz in here. Just chill things out.
As low key as possible.
Oh shit! But yes, we are back. Frostmaiden Rime.
Frosty Maidens.
Frostmaiden, Rime.
I don't know where I'm going with this intro.
Yeah.
I'm not
I have
DMing.
no
Andrew, it's all
idea.
you now.
Frostmaiden,
Cliff.
comma, rhyme of the.
Rime of the maiden.
All
Right.
right.
Oh no.
Frost of the
Andrew,
rhyme.
bail him out.
Andrew, it's all you now.
They're all rope
I have-
down the hole he's dug himself into.
All right, so when we last left our heroes,
Question mark?
Listen, we haven't killed
We
them
are-
yet.
Yeah, we're still the good guys.
Pseudo heroes.
We're still the good.
you have yet to cross that despair event horizon, but it is quickly coming.
It's rapidly approaching.
So after Swift attacked the prisoner cart to free you guys, you all banded together and beat the shit out of the captain.
Yeah.
And then you found your equipment. You saved Octavio, sans one eye, and you took the captain's armor and like forced it. Beery, you like forced it on yourself. You had to like put like butter on the
Extenders.
on like the head size, like thump, to get it on. But you managed to
Wearing
get it on.
pants that are just a little too tight.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyways,
They're technically on.
Just
Yeah.
It is on, and I am covered.
supreme
Yeah.
muffin top.
yeah, there was
Aw.
there was a good 20 minutes of Beery going, and then trying to like latch the armor on. Anyways,
I had Octavia stand like on my chest like a suitcase.
so as Barry was getting the Giles Corey treatment from Octavio, getting the armor back on, you're all trying to figure out what to do with the captain, and throughout your night's watch, you all take turns
Oh,
knocking
that's
him out.
terrible.
I forgot about that.
He You know what? That might solve itself. We gave him so much head trauma, he might just not remember any of this.
He remembers everything.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Oh, that's his fault.
That's all.
No, I was talking
remembers,
about
actually.
the Giles Corey treatment. I just
Oh, okay. I'm glad someone caught that.
I almost threw my coffee out.
But,
I feel like I should understand that reference, and I don't.
He was crushed during the Salem witch trial.
Right. Oh, right. The
Understood.
Crucible. The Crucible.
So, anyways, so you guys were mumbling out of his earshot like, did we just fucking kill this guy? And then you're like, okay, well let's figure it out on the way to Tourmaline. So you get to Tourmaline, and you find out the heraldry for Tourmaline is a knucklehead trout eating a tourmaline, and there's like a 20-minute discussion about that.
I know what we're talking about.
And then you guys decide, okay, well, you're going to scale this mountain because clearly there's something up there that the Zentarum want, and you figure the Zentarum want it, then it can't be good news if they get their hands on it. So you head out to Tourmaline, which is the last stop before going to the mountain called Kelvin's Cairn. And here we leave, I guess now it's just Beery looking over the cart where the captain's in, while Mittens, Octavio, and Swift go and gather supplies from the nearby tavern called the East Side.
Because it's on the east side of town.
Gar is technically napping and can heal if need be.
There
Yes,
was a tavern called the West Side, and it got burnt down by the East Side.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And before Beery challenges the captain to 1-to-1 combat because she's bored.
I mean, do we want to wait to discuss that as a group when you guys return, or?
Hey,
I mean, you guys wouldn't leave me with the captain because you thought I was gonna do something to him.
Yeah, that's true. That's the whole
Because
reason.
you were standing in front of the bars licking your knife, and you were just like ting 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 ting.
Twirling a mustache the entire time.
Swift
As
would have
evil
a
as possible.
conversation with Mittens about it, but Octavio is the only other person with them, and Octavio's going through some shit right now. So would not have to back up.
What's happening here?
He's got his own things going
Octavio,
on.
did you?
I'm testing my protective gear for Saturday.
Oh, I legitimately thought that you got like the stuff to make a still suit. That's where my brain went. All right, I'm gonna go over here.
What protective gear do you need? What is that for?
It looks like
I'm going to the DMV.
Gotta be safe.
I'm done. Sorry, I just had to check and make sure everything was
It's a
okay,
hotbed.
so. Yeah.
The east side.
So I don't bite
tavern.
people.
Yes. Okay, so at the East Side Tavern, there's obviously you can hear the like rowdy rock, well not rowdy, but you know, the raucous noise of people inside the tavern, enjoying their food and their drinks and whatnot. However, there is also a small, not like gift shop area, but there's I'm trying to think, like a stock room perhaps, or like a stock yard maybe. And there's an office that is just not out in the open, but you know, there's like a shuttered window for, you know, trading and stuff like that, but then there's also a door that has the barnyard style like top half that opens up.
a supply shop.
I guess, but I was thinking of a more romantic term for it than supply shop.
Come on down to the general
An
store.
outfitter.
I get
Outfitter, yes.
Yeah. So, anyways,
A boutique.
yeah, I guess I guess like a general store and sundries kind of a place.
There you go.
Sundries.
Sundries.
And the hardwood door has a lavish wood carving of a waterfall and knucklehead trout jumping up said waterfall, and there's a bear on top waiting for the poor knucklehead trout as they climb ever closer to their doom.
They're
These
just
guys are obsessed with them.
paintings. There's just paintings. It's not the real fish.
I don't-
I know, but I hope the bear gets them. They're
But
they
going
will.
for it.
Oh, they will.
But yet the waterfall also spills out of a jug carried by the goddess Shanto or Shante or however you pronounce that name, which is like the goddess of like agricultural and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So it's a very lavish scene. You guys
Well,
just
we're
gonna
just
stare
going
at
in, right?
you guys just gonna stare at the wood carving?
No, we just
For a few minutes, yes. Take the intricate details. This carve work took ages.
It's not really a place you would go in. You just like Swift would know. You just kind of knock on the door and the guy just deals with you right there. Like I said, it's like a yard and there's like the office, but no one actually goes. You know, it's like employees only kind of a thing.
So I think Swift then just doesn't wait, just goes up and just sort of knocks on the frame.
All right. Well, when it's not too long after the knocks that an auburn-haired fellow, human, no facial hair or anything like that. He greets you in a customary sort of way. His dour and business first demeanor, a stark contrast to the lavish wood carving of the area around him. The equipment that he does have available is, let me see. He obviously doesn't have any armors or armaments or anything like that. But he does have everything in the adventurer's gear minus antitoxin, alchemist fire, acid, druidic, and obviously spell focuses, and holy symbols.
So adventurer's gear.
Yeah. Just the table.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Rules.
Where is it?
He can also put together stuff for like the burglar's pack and explorer's pack and stuff like that.
Oh, a burglar's pack, you say?
Swift wants Swift wants new cold weather clothes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, have you just been walking around in a poncho this whole time?
Yeah.
Ah.
And the armor's chafing so bad.
Oh no.
So you said no antitoxins, right?
Yeah, no antitoxin. Nothing like exotic or like if it's not something like a normal everyday CR 1/4 person would use, then then they don't have it. Cold weather clothing comes at a premium. It's going to be 10 gold for the cold weather clothing.
Oh, Swift doesn't give a shit.
As it's made out of the finest crag cat fur and winter wolf pelts.
Oh.
I tell him that I want. Excuse me, Mr. Seller person. What's your name?
I didn't get one.
Oh, well, my name is Octavio. This is Swift, and that's Mittens.
Fascinating.
What's up?
Do you?
I
was wondering-
It just goes like to Swift because Swift's been around.
Yeah, they probably know each other.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have some ball bearings?
They always come in handy.
I might. Yeah, let me take a look.
Can you fucking imagine like ball bearings on ice?
Oh man.
The absolute worst.
I think I have some ball bearings.
On snow, not so much, but on ice, oof.
Ice, oof. That ice bridge?
Oh no, don't.
So wait,
Not
if
again.
it was on ice, they would have to make the dexterity saving throw at a disadvantage. Am I thinking right, or did I just make that guy's extremely easy for you?
Hey,
Never mind.
Octavio,
Banish the
get-
thought.
No, hey Octavio,
Kill
get
it.
some ball bearings for me as well.
Hey,
Sense it.
I think Beardy will like some of these too.
She seems mischievous.
It takes him a little digging. You see him having to rummage through stuff, and he's not so quietly cursing amongst himself as he wants to know why this fucking tiefling wants ball berries. But he does pull out a bag like thick with dust that it's obviously like some artificer like a couple years back like, oh, I need ball bearings for my warforge, and then he died in a fucking blizzard. So he's like, yeah, I'll give it to you for a gold.
Okay, can I get 2?
Son of a... Yeah.
Hey, can I get a climber's kit while you're at it? Oh, holy shit, that's 12 pounds. Hold on, maybe not.
I carry it.
Yeah, but I was thinking like maybe we will need that because we're gonna be climbing.
Oh, true.
Oh, that is.
Can you put a climber's kit on the side of your backpack? Yeah, right.
Climber's kit includes pythons, boot tips, gloves, and a harness. It's more like stuff you can wear because the pythons are the only thing. Pittons are the only thing you'll have to put in your bag. The rest are like tips for your boots, gloves, and a harness. So I mean, you can just wear that stuff and walk around like a douchebag. Just be like, oh, look at this climber's kit that I just bought.
I figure like my pack will have like a little loop where I can like put all that metal stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And then as it goes back, oh, can I also get a climber's kit, please?
That he has readily available. That's not.
Okay. Do you also have ink?
God. Yeah, probably. Pulls out.
I'm just asking one item at a time, but I'm assuming we're all just gonna buy it.
You're just stringing this poor dude along as he's
Makes 100 trips.
So. Fuck,
Wait, does that mean he's distracted enough to where Mittens can start stealing some stuff?
We said it's just like a door. Yeah, it's like a door that he's dealing it out of.
He's like out of a window, basically.
Yeah.
Remind me of the name of the mountain that we're climbing.
Kelvin's Cairn.
Kelvin's Cairn. Is Swift familiar with the terrain there at all? Like, would Swift know whether or not climbers' kits are a good idea for all of us?
Climbers' kits are necessary for any sort of mountain climbing. Like mountain climbing, especially in a place called Kelvin's Cairn, which, for those of you not in the known, a cairn means a grave. Yeah. Yeah. The mountains here are especially treacherous at the best.
Does he also have winter survival gear?
What do you mean winter survival gear?
You mean what I just bought?
Yeah, cold weather gear?
No.
That's the same
thing.
It's
just we have all of it. Crampons, snowshoes.
We had already bought that previously.
Yeah.
The snowshoes we're probably gonna, the climber's kit will be more important than snowshoes, I think.
You do know that the base of Kelvin's Cairn is accessible enough, but as you get closer and closer to the summit, the path becomes much more treacherous.
Then I think Swift wants a climber's kit as well, and sort of looks at Mittens and says, "We should probably get something for all of us."
That's for all of you guys who can't climb. I don't think I need. Would I need climbing?
Do you really want to just no safety harness at all?
I was gonna pick up some rope.
Well, we have rope. That's not the problem. It's just I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you want to risk your life in such a way.
We should probably pick it up for the whole gang.
Yeah.
Okay, I can pick mine and Beery's and wait, maybe not. I was just looking at the price.
You guys brought Swift. What is the name of your axe beak?
Inky.
No,
Swift. Sorry.
No, Zephyr.
Zephyr. You guys took Zephyr with you.
Yes.
So you could load up stuff onto Zephyr and bring it back if it's a carrying capacity issue.
That was the idea. Yeah.
Yeah. No, not carrying gold.
Oh, I gave you 9 gold.
Yeah, it's 25 gold.
Oh.
I gave you 9 gold. You spent it all on fucking ball bearings.
You got 9 packs of 9,000 ball bearings.
I spent
Beery
one of
would
it on
still
ball
be
bearings.
kind of excited.
Look at all these ball bearings. Oh shit! and they all spill out. And that's it. 9 gold.
Right
waste.
into the snow.
Spend
9
12
gold.
hours.
No, into the lake.
Ah!
The only known frozen part of the lake.
That's like almost.
Classic.
That's 18 pounds of ball bearings.
Oh, wow.
Having 1 bag of ball bearings, I think that might be all you need there.
That's 1,000. 1 bag is 1,000.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So, do you want your own 1,000, or am I just gonna have my?
Are you going to
500,
be able to
500?
carry that many?
No, 1,000 ball
2
bearings is
pounds.
2 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 that's fine.
I went ahead and subtracted 35 gold for the climber's kit and the cold weather clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the climber's kit, a healer's kit. And I think there's one more thing.
How much is a climber's kit?
25
25.
gold.
Okay.
It's so weird.
Can I
that
Venmo
once
you?
he's-
What do you say? What?
I said,
Fantasy
can I
Venmo.
Venmo you?
Yes, please.
Fantasy Venmo
At,
for all of your,
at,
e-commerce
At
transactions.
Octavia's not having a good time right now.
I want to get 7 rations as well.
That's a lot of rations. We
I
should
mean,
probably
that's-
top up on rations though. Yeah.
Whatever happened
Yeah,
to the
I'm pretty much
32
out of
pounds
food.
of owlbear meat I had, by the way? I was just looking through my, like...
It froze.
Oh,
I-
do we have enough food for the group?
I was assuming you guys were just kind of eating that. I don't know what happened to 32 pounds of owlbear meat. I can't. Do you know how many things I got? How many livers?
No,
I
no,
got?
no, no, no. I
That's-
know,
that's
I
hard to
know.
know.
I'm sorry. I was voicing it because I was like, did I feed the homeless? Like, what the fuck did I do?
We got out of the prison,
No.
and then when they give you your stuff, they hand Beery a big bag of bear meat, and they're like, "Here you go."
I don't know what you did with
Can
it.
I just say I have the rations? I'll subtract like 10 pounds of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just be like, "Where's that bear meat?" You start digging through your pack. Oh no.
Oh
No, it
Like
wouldn't-
a
It
wet
wouldn't go
spot.
rancid. It wouldn't go rancid in this cold.
No, but still just like just like cold blood just all over everything.
You think
Uh,
Beery that would stop Beery from eating that? Beery is
She's like,
why is it
fermented,
now?
delicious.
Yeah,
It's aged. Okay.
it's
Um,
aged. Yes.
I'm gonna top off my rations to 10 because I have 6 left. I'm just gonna top off to 10. So another
What the fuck, roll20? You gave me dark.
2 gold.
Oh, there. Oh, no. Are you guys seeing my screen right now?
No.
Nope.
Look at this shit.
I don't have a.
What is happening?
Just close it and open it again.
I'm trying and it won't let me.
Right click on something, left click on something.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
What's
One more
going
time.
on? What's happening?
Roll20 does weird
Nope.
things sometimes.
Still not working.
Just reset. Just fucking reset it, man. I don't know.
What's not working?
my fucking my character sheet. It's like I can't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
There.
talking about dark mode. Like, who gives a fuck about dark mode? Stop working.
No.
Add
There you
that to
go.
the roll20 weirdness.
Sometimes your
Right,
character
so-
sheets do weird shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I'm adding ball bearings.
Bilbo Bearings.
Bilbo.
That's the brand. They're Bilbo bearings.
And-
Why do you have so many fucking honey face
Bilbo
masks?
Baggins
Talk
of ball
about-
LLC.
LLC.
And then climbing.
Bilbo Baggins Incorporated.
Climbing.
Yeah, Bilbo bearings. What's in your pocket?
That was really good, actually.
Yeah.
That was actually really good. Legitimately clever.
Applause.
Climbers
Golf
kits.
clap?
There you go. So I'm removing.
I'll give myself inspiration for that.
For when you really want to roll a natural 20.
Yeah, right. Against the group.
Okay. I'm good with the rations and the climber's kit and the new clothes.
All right, Octavio.
Oh,
you...
we needed axe beak feed. Actually,
Yes.
We also needed axe beak feed.
Did we pick up extra rations for the guard in case we do decide to keep him alive?
That's
We
okay.
didn't buy him a climber's kit.
That's fine.
I'm not spending 25 gold on
I am
him.
not spending 25.
Hell
on
no.
We have rope. We'll tie him up. Just strap him to Beery. We'll be good to go.
If
Come
we
back
bring
and
him
see
with
that
us,
frozen skeleton.
it's already gonna be dangerous enough. Like it's If he can't bring himself, I'm not bringing him.
Octavio, you're getting me
Yes.
the climber's kit, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
I'll
so
subtract 25 gold.
It's 5 copper per day per animal for feed.
Which we have. I still have 17 left because we were stabling them at We were stabling them in Targus, so. 17, or at least 17.
You have 7. Wait, you have 17 days worth of feed?
No.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you guys are just hauling around 170 pounds worth.
I
Yes.
think it was like 3 units basically per day, and I have 20. And I had 20 units, and now I have 17 units. So I have
Why is ink 10 gold pieces?
because ink is expensive.
Yeah,
How'd you
it's
get up
hard to
here?
come by.
It's expensive because is that because of wizards? Is that
Bastards.
why it's so expensive?
We know you can
Well-
do spells, so
Well, isn't
price
a book,
gouge.
isn't like a book in of itself? Yeah, a book is 25 gold. Just a
Books
piece
are
of
obscenely expensive too.
Paper was incredibly expensive.
a
Yeah, but
spyglass
it's not, like,
in of
mass-produced.
itself. There is a spyglass in the shop, and it's up on the top shelf at the very
1,000 gold.
yeah.
Inch
and
of
it's
dust on it.
yeah, it's like on display and stuff like that.
2 pounds of meat is 1 ration, correct?
Yeah, I want to say yes.
That's a lot.
Actually, I have a. We're not bringing. We're not bringing the axe beaks with us all the way up to Helton's Cairn. Obviously, like that's not happening.
Probably not.
No,
should
it's
we-
only
We're probably just gonna stable them here then, right? Because this is the last bastion. Before.
it's only
We got
1
up there.
pound. It's only 1 pound of food per day. Is
Oh, nice.
a day's worth of rations. Because for some reason, adventurers eat only a pound of food a day. Jesus Christ, that is not a lot. I just realized.
So we should just do this on foot, right?
If you
We
really
can't.
want to.
Okay, so the reason I wanted to park outside of the town was because I didn't want the Zentarum agents who might be in town to report back that we came in with the prisoner wagon and all that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, going to a mountain, we should just do on foot as well, because where are we gonna put the backspeaks?
Fair
There's no-
enough.
There's no like checkpoint at the base of the mountain for us to leave them.
You didn't ask if there was valet parking. And
I'm
Calvin's
I'm
Cairn.
sorry, you're right. Hey, is there valet parking at the
No.
base of Kelvin's Cairn? That's what I thought.
Absolutely not.
Let me just get my. Let's just ask our Sherpa where.
The hell? You mean the Dwarven Valley? Is that what you're talking about?
But this is something.
Right,
This is something we're legitimately discussing. I think at this point, though, because we're not
Yeah.
bringing them with us.
So I just bought bottle of ink, 10 paper, and a pen.
Are you gonna write your novel or like?
Don't worry about it.
In pieces of paper for a novel.
Octavio's memoirs.
And 10 pieces of paper. My whole. The cold sucks.
I hate it. This is
The
I hate
red
bad.
is super tiny.
Um,
The cold is really dumb.
So there is a place for us here to like stable axe beaks, right? Or is there like at least something akin to that we can work out?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
there's. I mean, you could probably ask a good-natured person, you know, or I mean, there's not a actual stable here, but I mean, you know, keeping an eye out for a couple axe beaks for a couple days. That's, you know, I'm sure if you pay them the equivalent of what you would stable them for, and you know, probably throw in the feed, they'd be okay with it.
Well, Beery has a bunch of weapons to sell if you want to make some quick cash.
It's not that expensive.
No, I know, but Beery has a bunch of weapons to sell. Like a bunch.
I mean, all the ones you took from the cards.
And then some. I'm sitting here like, I don't know, I have a lot of weaponry.
Why do you have so many weapons?
I have 3 crossbows.
That's just from the guards and the captain, though.
Nope. Well, 2 of them are from that, but
No, each of them had a crossbow. That's 3.
JK, I have 4 crossbows.
Well, one of them is yours.
I never use it. Who needs a crossbow when you have these guns?
And also, when
You
you're a
use it
strength
a
build,
lot.
like, what's the point of a crossbow?
You've used it a surprising amount considering you're a strength build.
And it never works.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yo,
Theory's like, maybe this. No, fuck it.
Maybe this time it'll hit. Nope. Yeah, I think then if we're done shopping, Swift would try and like find someone that is willing to, like, if they provide the sort of feed that they will watch over the axe beaks for a few days.
All right. Give me a highs or lows.
I'm feeling lows.
Good. I rolled very low. All right. Yeah. What? Are you like discussing out loud about what you're gonna do with the axe beaks?
Discussing with who?
Like amongst the group that's with you.
I guess like there wouldn't be like any real reason to be like super quiet about it. It's like we have to figure out something to do with the axe beaks because we can't take them with us.
Okay. Da-da-da. All right, excellent. Yeah, the shopkeep, his name is Derek with 2 R's. The shopkeep says, well, I mean, I can annoyed. I could probably speak to Marta, which you would know as the owner of the East Side, and like she'll probably look after them for you. She loves all kinds of animals and shit, and so yeah. And grumbling, I rolled really low, so you got like primo. So he goes off grumbling again, cursing to himself and crap like that, and just
Swift understands.
not the kind of person that should be in a retail job, but you know, hey, whatever.
No
And
people skill. Yeah, Swift understands.
yeah, and he comes back followed by a willowy human girl who kind of has like a bit of a sparkle in her eye, and you see like the world has not yet like taken that away from her kind of. And she sees Zephyr and she's like, oh my god, yes, I'd love to take her in.
Well, good, but we do have a few more.
And she's like, yeah, the more the merrier. But yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Well, we need to take our things back, but we will return with the XPs before we head out. So.
Okay.
But Swift and Kid just go ahead and like pay up front for the amount of feed.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, how long would it take for us to like reach the top of Coffin's Cairn and come back? Provided like nothing insane delays us.
Okay.
4 sessions.
No. I take offense to that.
Do you though?
No.
Well, maybe Swift would plan for some insane delays, given what's happened already.
Hold on. For the group, realistically, how long would it take? Let's see. Well, getting there as the crow flies is quite the track. You're probably talking like a day's worth of journey just walking there.
And then climbing.
And then climbing, which climbing Kelvin's Cairn is like not something you would easily tackle. The captain even said that the adventurers that went to the top of Kelvin's Cairn, they had to hire a trained mountaineer to like not escort them, but to guide them along their way, essentially a Sherpa. So I mean, you're probably talking maybe like a 10-day, depending. If everything goes well, you can be there and back within a 10-day.
Yeah, Swift would just go ahead and front the 10-day then.
Okay, excellent. So you're just gonna pay for a 10-day of stabling. Okay. All right.
Just let me know how much that is, and I'll take it off.
That's gonna be a good question.
Was it 5? How much silver? How much was it per axe peak per day?
It was 5 for feed. It was 5 silver per day. But let me see about stabling, because that's a different thing altogether. For stabling, it is no, it's 5 silver. Sorry, it was 5 copper for the feed, 5 silver per day per animal. So
30 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Swift forks over 30 gold.
Fantastic. And with that, Marta orders Derek to, I don't know, gather some hay, make a sort of stable out of the stockyard, much to Derek's chagrin. And he is cursing your name as you see him like emptying out like old mattresses to get the hay out of them and crap like that.
Listen,
and like
the only person he can be mad at here is himself, because he was the one who suggested it.
I mean, that's true, but you can't imagine you could give this guy a bag of gold, which you kind of did. You gave him a small bag of gold, and he'd still be pissed off. So Derek's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, please them all.
Did we need anything else? Should I ask the rest of the people here?
I think that's about it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Beery shouts from the yard.
How can she hear us all the way over there?
Great.
Beery's like a mile away.
Great hearing. Fantastic.
So we sort of quickly make our way back.
I hear Octavia wasting our money on ball bearings.
What's happening back at the wagon right now? Is
I'm glad you asked. So back at the cabin, or not the cabin, back at the wagon. Gar has receded into a shell, as he is wont to do. And you're just, I don't know exactly what you're doing, Beery, but you're just kind of lounging, just sort of taking it easy. And you hear a faint but rhythmic metal knocking noise coming from the wagon. Just like a ting 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 noise.
Can I peek in?
Oh yeah, definitely. You see the captain is clanking his shackles against the bar, like looking at you, trying to get your attention.
Can I help you?
He's gagged. He can't.
Oh, okay, I got your tongue, I see. Okay.
And he's just like,
by the way, guys, hey, sorry to interrupt, but Abe is back. Hi, Abe.
Hi, Abe.
Hi.
He's just like.
Are you telling me what I think you're telling me? You know where the corner is, buddy.
All right. I don't know if you listen in to him doing his business, but he does it right there. It's just like, okay, we're all in this, so.
Beery's unfazed.
Are we still in the? Are we still with the merchant? Where we were at?
This is happening while we are there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is meanwhile.
Yeah. Meanwhile, and you just hear like a soft like piddling noise.
Wouldn't even it would freeze first.
I mean, it would still.
I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
I don't need to get into the logistics of this.
And it's just like, oh god damn it. And then you just see the captain just like against the bars. as the strong smell of ammonia emits from the wagon.
It's not even the worst thing I've smelled this week.
And then he makes a gesture.
And gamer in real life.
That, yeah, and then he makes a gesture like.
There. Okay. I get it. Yeah. I have owlbear meat. Okay, if I feed you, I'm gonna have to take your gag out. So, if you yell, I murder you. Be cool?
He actually like stops and thinks about it for a second and looks at the broken bench that you used to bludgeon him earlier.
The one he just peed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reach into my bag and I give him a pound of my owlbear meat and just like. I'm assuming it's just like, I've cut it into nice slivers. It's just like a sheet of jerky.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, so I just give him this like sheet of jerky through the bars, like I'm passing an envelope, and just like push his gag down.
He just like readily eats it and stuff.
We can't be allowed to keep prisoners.
he has not eaten for a day, so this guy is starving. And he goes, "Oh, gamey. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Didn't have enough time to properly smoke it before we had to, I died a lot in that cave. Stuff happened.
I died a lot.
It was a busy time. I couldn't stay to smoke the meat. It was a whole thing.
I'll take what I can get. It's fine. I mean,
I get it though. I get a little feisty after about 3 hours without eating. So.
I mean, if I'm gonna die, I might as well not die hungry. So it's okay. It's fine.
Do you really want to die for the Zentarum?
I'm not. And then he sits down. And he's like, I'm not stupid. You guys were doing a lot of mumbling out of my earshot, and the tabaxi kept looking at me with what I can only describe as hungry eyes. So
I mean, we don't try to hide our intentions here. We just seems a bit rude to, openly speak about it in front of you.
Oh, thank you for that consideration. But
hey, if it means anything, I stayed because I didn't want to outright murder you.
I appreciate the gesture.
There's no honor in full-on murder.
I guess. I mean, I'm not a murderer, so I wouldn't know.
That's good. I haven't laughed like that, in a good few days. So, whew, not a murderer.
I'm not.
Good one.
You're telling me you've never murdered anybody?
Not in cold blood. I don't handle assassinations. Like I said.
You just pass them on to other people?
I mean, that's what the Zentarum do. The Zentarum get their hands dirty. That's the whole reason why we're even in necessity. We do the things that the Lord's Alliance can't handle or don't have the stomach for.
So, what values do you hold to? What do you care about?
Strength,
Hard pause.
ambition, and honestly determination. But, and you'd call me a liar, but honestly, discipline. Takes a lot of discipline to be in the Zentarum. So,
I think I have a proposition for you. In, the honor of strength and determination.
Mm-hmm.
You fight me hand-to-hand combat. If you win,
he turns like actually like the whole like you had my curiosity, but now
you win. We give you a sword. We let you go. You lose. You come with us to find out what's actually at Calvin's Cairn. And don't stab us in the back.
I mean, I was willing to go to Calvin's Cairn to be Calvin's Cairn. We're calling it 5
Calvin's
different names.
Cairn.
Calvin's Cairn.
So sorry.
That's how lonely wood people call Cal.
Well, it's Calvin's Cairn, man.
Oh, so you went to Calvin's Cairn, eh? Anyways, but we're not getting on that. But he goes, I mean, I was willing to go to Calvin's Cairn anyways for the mission, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. What is the what are the conditions of this single combat?
No magic. First one to go down loses.
Weapons?
No weapons.
So we're just gonna be beating the shit out of each other?
Sounds like a good time.
Armor?
Well, I have your armor now. You have my armor. It's good. It's survived a lot.
He like kicks it. Yeah, I can see that.
Thing is, we don't know if we can trust you. We know you're willing to go there, but if I win, you come with us on our side.
Well, I think we already established the meaning of trust when you. Well, there's a lot of gray areas there. Yeah, we've already kind of dusted off the whole trust thing right off the bat. But I'm. He actually said some things about it.
It's either that or you agree to abandon your Zentarum leadings and come on with us.
I will never abandon the Zentarum. The Zentarum is who. You wouldn't believe this, but if it wasn't for the Zentarum, I'd be dead. So I owe my life to the Zentarum, especially Commander Maxildinar. So.
And I turn back and I look at him and I say, and I owe my life to this group. And that little tiefling that your Zentarum harmed.
First of all, and he looks back at you, my Zentarum didn't harm them. Those were town guards that he provoked and attacked. So I can't help it if he can't deal with the consequences of his own actions. All right.
I scorch and raid them from afar.
And second,
and you know what I can't deal with? Zentarum and Icewind Ale.
This is still about Prudence, isn't it?
Prudence?
Prudence. I heard about her whole operation. Her work was sloppy. That was the Zentarum agent that held the East Haven speaker hostage.
Ah, okay. No, what's sloppy is your Zentarum discipline that you hold so near and dear.
No. Here's the thing. What Prudence did was off the record, off the books, and if she had the gall to actually, if she had somehow managed to actually get out of East Haven alive, because who in their right fucking mind would stage a siege on the capital of a town the day, not even, he says with his manacles on, not even a 10-day after, but the fucking day of, that they get a magical item, and then try to leave. If she had somehow managed to survive that and made it back to Targos, which, by the way, we had said multiple times to not get too close to the job, and we had ordered her multiple times not to do what she did, but she did it anyways. If she had made it back to Targos, she would have been publicly hanged. Not only because she risked exposing us, but also what she did was incredibly stupid.
As was putting us in jail, hence your current position.
Optics. What put you in jail was optics.
What put you in jail?
Getting hit upside the head with a board. But you don't understand, okay? There were lots of rumors going around about a spellcaster being executed in East Haven, a murderer going around in 10 towns, and then a group of people that had a spellcaster murdering somebody in East Haven. Now, I'm not. Hold on, I'm not let me finish.
I'm thinking that sloppiness seems to be another core component of being a Zentarum.
No.
Even Mittens knew better than that. He's been chasing us all over Icewind Dale.
Believe me, the Zentarum agents that I work with are strict and disciplined. How Prudence ever got to where she was baffles me.
And how you got such bad information is quite baffling to me.
We were cut off. We had a steady stream of information, and then the everlasting winter happened. And to be honest with you, we were trying to maintain correspondence with Prudence, and she was only picking up maybe 1 out of the 10 things we were telling her. And you should read the intel notes that I would get back from her bitching about the speaker at East Haven. Yeah, I get it. He treats you like a bad secretary. It's part of the fucking job. She was unprofessional. Okay. I have been sitting here in this fucking backwater town acting like the guard captain for years now. And I've been totally fine. In fact, I've kind of learned to embrace it. But she can't suck it up and be a secretary for like 2 months or whatever.
At this point, I am just like rolling my eye. Oh.
Sloppy work.
God.
That's all I'm saying.
Inner office politics, huh?
Wow, that was exhausting.
But yes, I'm willing to beat the shit out of you if it means I get to walk away out of this. So.
Alright, we'll pose it to the group when they return. But their money's still on killing you.
I know they are. I'm not.
And the only other one that was vouching for you is passed out. And just flashed a Gar passed out the corner.
Like I said, I'm not stupid. I can see which way the wind's blowing, so that's all right. By the way, I should add, you're going on about the morality of the whole Zentarum and stuff like that, but that neat little trick where you have someone kill somebody and then bring them back, right out of the Zentarum playbook. If I make it out of this, I'm gonna make a note of that, because that shit.
Which part?
Effective.
Wait, what?
Where your teeth
Oh, the
when
part
I killed him
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
they brought him back.
Yeah, we've done that a couple times now. It's quite effective.
To
Oh,
be fair,
actually.
to be fair, the first time we didn't kill him, he killed himself.
That's true. The first time I used that was on a Zentarum agent. He thought that he could get away with a nice poison capsule, but I slapped it out of his mouth with a nice lay on hands.
A poison capsule? See,
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about. This is all fucking. Oh my god, fucking amateurs.
Man, your chickens are coming home to roost right now. You need to get your people in line before you start trying to arrest us.
They were
Cleaning up your messes.
I can only imagine one of us from far away just going, "You go, girl."
I love the captain as just frustrated like middle manager.
So much red tape in this entire.
It's a delicate job that I had. I can't just leave Targos and clean up the mess in East Haven because, oh hey, let me talk to your secretary for a second. No, the problem was whoever was the genius that decided to assign her to that job. If I make it out of this and I make it back to the Sword Coast, I'm gonna have words with them because me and Commander Max Zildinar, we were totally fine. Well-oiled machine. We were doing our jobs, but then they decided to send these new recruits in, and that's when everything got fuckered. So I'm just saying, we've been operating here for years. and by me and by we I mean me and the commander, totally fine.
And somehow your sorry. Your information gets so jumbled that you arrest and,
No, that's
want
what
to
I'm saying.
execute the people that have been cleaning up your damn messes?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's optics. That's what I was trying to get to you. We know what happened.
If you keep talking about optics, I will take your eye this time.
Here's the thing. No, you need to understand. Here's the thing. Rumors have been going around about wizards and murderers and stuff like that. And the thing is, Targos is very far away from East Haven. That's just a fact. And rumors will still make their way there, but the lines get crossed. And it got to the point that the people were in I wouldn't say a fever pitch, but they were definitely on guard. So then when your lucky band of misfits came in, we made a calculated risk, and there was obviously room for blowback, and we knew this as much, but we took a calculated risk to take you off the streets so that way you wouldn't be lynched by a mob. And to be perfectly honest with you, we were just going to hold you for a couple hours, have you do this thing, and then we were just going to send you on your merry fucking way.
Well, first off, we came into town to save your town from a damn lake monster. First off.
That's a Bremen problem. We weren't worried about that.
At what point do we walk back in?
Yeah, I'm really wondering. I'm gonna be like shaking him on the bars soon.
Yeah, you guys walked right back in. Where he's like, "It was optics. You don't understand."
We couldn't leave anyone. Why did I leave?
We had. Believe me when I said we had a whole thing here. We knew what you guys were capable of. We knew who Sefik Caltro was. We knew what Torga's people were capable of, and we knew what you guys were capable of. This was all just, you might not believe me about it, but this was all just sort of some hazing ritual that Commander Max Zildanar wanted to put you through just to see if you guys had the fucking bones to go up Kelvin's cairn. Okay?
Well, now look at your optics and your hazing rituals. Octavio's missing a damn eye. You're in shackles and died. Actually died.
To be perfectly honest with you, I wasn't expecting one of your group to go and roast a guard's face. And I was not there for that when it happened.
Maybe you guys shouldn't have arrested us. Maybe you should have had a nice chat. A little diplomatic-like. I'm not often one for chats, but you arrested us. You kicked our Gus.
Poor Gus.
You kicked
Gus.
our Gus.
You are holding the Zentarum faction accountable for what some fucking hick guards did. I am going to tell you this for the 18th time. The guards of Targos are not Zentarum. The only Zentarum in Targos are myself and the commander. That's it. We were undercover the whole time. So what we
did know this.
What they did, I am not accountable for. And the only reason why your friend, the one-eyed tiefling, is not at the end of a hangsman's noose is because of me. That guard was going to town on him. Okay?
We wouldn't have been in that jail cell if it wasn't for you to begin with.
You guys were there for all of 3 hours. Okay.
You met us at the docks. You didn't say a damn thing. You just arrested us. At this point, I'm gonna grab his collar. I don't care about the Zentarum. I care about Icewind Dale, and you obviously are not good for it. And throw him back down to the other side of the little prison cell.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you think about the Zentarum, and you know what? If you want to be the hero that Icewind Dale deserves, that's great. That's fantastic. But the truth of the matter is, this thing is bigger than both of us, and we're sitting here just having a pissing contest. So, what do you want to do? If you just want to have a fucking fist fight right here, right now, I'm all for it, because we obviously both have a lot of aggression that we need to vent out. But the thing is, there's something on top of that mountain And we're trying to get to it before the Arcane Brotherhood does. Because that's what we think they're there for. Now, you want to talk about some seriously scary shit? Those fuckers. Believe me, it's not just knowledge they're after. They had their roots in the Red Wizard of Thay, and they've been there ever since. They just rebranded. So.
At this point, I grab him again through the bars. And I pull him, like, really close up through the bars. Like, I lift him, like, just tippy toes, almost, like, on his feet. Like, if you betray us, I will rip your spine out. But you're coming with us.
I was soundly beaten by the multitude of you. And I have no means of transportation. I now have no weapons or armor. So, unless I want to commit an elaborate form of suicide...
It would be a glorious one, but not getting very far.
If you want glory, go talk to the Harpers. Okay.
Or the Gauntlet.
Or the Gauntlet, yeah.
The Harpers aren't about glory either.
No, but that just kind of like goes to show like how like in the shadows the Zentarum are.
Yeah, the Zents and the Harpers are like two sides of the same coin, basically.
But they hate each other.
Oh, they do. But that's because one of them is ostensibly trying to do good, the other one's ostensibly trying to do whatever they want.
Wet work is what the Zentarum do.
They're
They
the
do
underworld.
wet
They're the
work.
black market.
Yeah, they do the things no one has the stomachs to do.
Are we back at this
At
point?
this point, yeah, I was gonna say at this point, Beery leans back in their chair and like pulls out another strip of owlbear meat,
There's
and then
a
hands
chair?
another one. Oh, I think I was like sitting in like the driver's driver's
okay.
seat.
Oh, so you just kind of like feed it through the bars there, like below.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wanna ask the shopkeeper before we leave. I wanna ask him.
We haven't left yet.
Meanwhile,
is there a messenger service here?
Ooh, great question.
ooh, not a messenger service, but we do have people that come in and out of town regularly. Just tradesmen and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I can have them pass a message onto you.
Anybody but Torga.
How much would it cost me?
You're asking the guy that you strung along for like an hour and a half to get you all this gear. 2 gold.
Okay. I gave him 2 golds and I gave him a letter.
He takes the 2 gold, puts 1 in his pocket.
Speaking of, should we send a message to like East Haven or anywhere to tell them about what happened in Targos? Just
We
in
don't know when it
case?
would get there.
True. Okay, fair enough. By the way, I hand the guard another slice of owlbear meat and tell him, all right, you're going to need your strength
Right.
then.
We can leave.
Okay,
And-
so
and-
we got
and
the...
and while you're not looking, you just hear.
So we get
Jumping
back
down.
to the cart. Switch is like, okay, so we have a place to we're stabling the axe beaks. We have climbing gear. What are we doing with the captain?
Well, we had a little chat, and while
You
he's
ro-
not willing to give up on his Zentarum
the-
leadings,
The captain visibly rolls his eyes at the little
Switch just like, I'm not going to ask.
there's no
So-
fresh bruises, so
We can't. So, despite certain leanings of some of the people here about killing him,
we need his strength.
well, I don't know about that. But, frankly, I don't feel good about just killing him because the only thing wrong that he really did was imprison us.
Yeah, we had it.
Wrongfully. We
we
were
talked about
wrongfully in
that.
prison.
But if he says optics, punch him.
I mean, the optics of what? Like,
Swift!
You see the captain
No!
begin to warm the speech back up.
I swear to God.
I'm just like, no, I understand. Like, you didn't hear what the people were saying as we passed through the town. Like, they thought we were dangerous.
Well,
Because of rumors, and to be fair, arresting us didn't help the situation.
No.
Like, arresting us made it worse.
I
the
agree.
I don't look. I get it. I understand.
You're
hate
sitting
it.
literally up on the high horse right now as
I hate it, but I understand. The problem is, by doing that, you did threaten my livelihood. Because that's just a town that I cannot go back to unless you set the record straight. So, if we let you go back, you need to tell Maxildanar to fucking set the record straight, and that you wrongfully imprisoned us.
we covered that.
We had a cover story for everything. We were going to take you to Revels Inn, only to find out that they actually imprisoned the rightful murderer 10 times. And he just kind of trails off.
Yeah, it was you guys were gone a long time. We talked a lot. Too much.
Octavio kept asking for shit. I don't know.
Octavio deserves whatever he wants right now.
As oh, can I get an ink bottle and stuff like that? Meanwhile, optics! You don't understand the situation!
If you say optics one more time!
What are we doing? Are we letting him go, or is he coming with us?
No, sorry.
The captain is even more red in the face.
I'm getting distracted by optics over here, but we discussed it. I think that he should stay alive, and he should come with us to Kelvin's Curd.
Okay,
Kieran.
we need to get him a climber's kit then, because we did not buy one.
Oh, fuck. We gotta get him a climber's kit.
Gar's staying in the wagon, right?
We're leaving him here?
I don't know. He's asleep. Do you want to
no,
move
We
him?
have to catch up.
He's coming with us.
Okay, well, you know.
He's not really asleep.
Do you think I could just carry the captain?
No, you don't.
Can I? Okay, Andrew. Can I do a stealth check? If I pass it, can I say that I just bought the captain some climber's gears without anybody noticing?
You're gonna have. I mean, it's gonna be really good because Swift has a really good
retroactive stealth check.
But yeah, go on ahead.
Just so we can push forward.
Fair enough.
Well, we have to bring it's pushing forward. We have to bring the axe beaks back there anyway, so it's not a problem. Like, we'd have to drop them off at the same place we're getting the climber's kit.
Never mind.
Yeah. It's like, it's not really stopping us, because that's just something we can say. We do that on the way out of town as we drop the axe beaks
Okay.
off.
All right. Yeah, I buy him some gear.
You approach the cabin and put the gear in, and it smells very strongly of piss.
It's like, guys, there are like standards for how you're supposed to treat prisoners, right?
No.
Says Swift, the loner in the.
Yeah, but I live in Icewind Dale. Like, this is.
You were only supposed to be gone like 30 minutes. I didn't know I was gonna have to deal with bathroom
We
duty
were only
too.
gone for 30 minutes.
Gar was supposed to be helping, but
What
he's a
happened?
mushroom. He is a mushroom now. One mushroom.
I mean, and the captain says, I mean, to be fair, this is kind of by the book. So, I mean, our book.
Oh, okay. Well, great. So as long as the Zentarum think it's okay, that means it's great. All right.
Can I sell these couple extra crossbows I have? Can I give them to whoever goes back in town to just sell them
Sure.
as they go to town, so we could just cash out and go?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're heavy crossbows. They're going to cost a lot of money. I need to see a good persuasion check to see if you get the full amount on them.
Who's selling
So
them?
me, the person that's taking the axe beaks back, with a -1 to persuasion.
And
Well,
mittens.
I mean, this would also be a really good time for Octavio to buy another climber's gift because he
True.
wants to. So.
Swift would just like shove them on the counter and be like, I don't care how much you give me for them.
All right, it's two heavy crossbows,
3 silver.
2 heavy crossbows, and a spear, or 2 spears. Do I sound like
I mean,
great
we
axe
could-
too? I have a lot of stuff.
We can try to convince the shopkeep to do a trade for it, because we did buy all those other climbing gears, and it's a lot of gold.
That's true.
Can I sell my daggers?
Oh
The extra ones that I,
I just
have?
Oh
wanna
my
leave.
god.
I just want to leave so bad right now.
Yeah. please.
Well, just tell me if you can or not.
Give me a persuasion check.
Mm.
He looks at the great axe, the 18 fucking daggers, the 2
Oh no, my great
crossbows.
axe.
Okay, not the great axe, the spear. the two spear that he's probably just gonna turn into like a hoe or a shovel because who needs a spear?
Reasonable.
And he looks at it and he's like, I'll give you 150 for it.
Nice. Gold?
Yeah.
What were my daggers included there?
Yes. Everything. The whole you just unloaded all this crap that you
This was just a Skyrim transaction that happened.
Yes!
Sold a bunch
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of other stuff,
100%.
go back and forth.
How much do I get? What's my cut for my 2 daggers?
Oh my god.
Fury gets 100 gold.
Okay, cool.
you get exactly 1 gold.
One,
This
Fury's
is
more
for you,
generous
Luck.
with that.
one copper piece.
Yeah, it's 1
Alright, let's
gold
go.
and a silver. Don't spend this all in
Yeah.
one place now.
I'm not gonna RP this, but Swift belabors like you take fucking good care of this X-Peak. Pointing at Zephyr and then leaves.
Pet Zephyr's cute face.
You're confident just by like Marta's
She
like
seemed
yeah.
she seemed
Yeah,
nice.
she seems like someone like she
On
just
the up
met
and
this thing, but she will put her life on the line for it. So,
No.
But
yeah.
to the wilderness where I will finally be happy.
Yay! All right, when you guys get back, I would like to release the prisoner.
Like fully, like shackles and all.
I mean, we can't walk through town with him in shackles.
Yeah.
You're not in town. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I mean, we're leaving town anyways.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Escape into the wilderness? Report back to Zentarum? Oh no, they're doing the thing we wanted them to do.
Yeah.
That's what
I feel like we all have an
Yeah,
understanding.
I heard you. I
We
heard
have
you.
an understanding. It's tenuous at best. However,
He
you're
doesn't
good.
have
You
crossbows.
get it.
Beery optics.
Do you want to die?
I literally like I have the key going towards the door. It's like, really? Now you choose optics.
No, it's fine.
I like the
All right.
optics of seeing the shackles being unlocked. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Onwards. So we're gonna start our walk.
All right. So you look out. Oh no, go away, cat.
No, cat.
Yeah, I know. She was on the
Oh, that was a
keyboard.
tail.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you look out to the expanse of wilderness there waiting for you.
Swift
lead-
just takes a deep breath. Finally.
yeah, the
Behind Swift, I'm just.
smells like adventure.
No, I just sneezed.
The wilderness.
Pollen in this Wilter wonderland.
Everyone put on your snowshoes.
Oh, do we need our
the-
snowshoes? Okay.
Yes, the dreaded winter pollen. Yeah. So now the empty expanse of Icewind Dale lays out before you. Swift, you would know that. Here, let me put you guys on the map proper. All right. So you would know that heading east, if you head directly east from your position right now, you would hit what's actually the Dwarven Valley. I don't know if you've personally ever been there or not, but you do know that is where the clan name actually escapes me right now.
Oh no, the clan.
Yeah. No, no, not.
Listen, you just said the clan like 3 times. You're like, oh no, the
No.
clan.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Okay,
No,
I'll stop. I'll stop.
but the name of the Oh my gosh. The dwarves
like-
that you helped in Brandshander, they were the same clan. My apologies. Like I said, I'm drawing a blank on them right now.
Yeah, there's a.
Battlehammer. The Battlehammer.
Battlehammer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you head east and you hit the Dwarven Valley and then you ricochet off of that going northeast, you would hit Kelvin's Cairn. I mean, honestly, in the light of the moon, you could probably see Kelvin's Cairn. It's a mountain amongst hills, so it's really not that much of.
Swift points. That's where we're going. Somewhere there.
As he points at this mountain that is silhouetted by the moonlight, making it all the more ominous, perhaps. Kelvin's Cairn is a place that's like, when there was sunlight, no matter where you went in 10 towns, you can see it.
As we start walking, the captain already put on my old armor, right?
Yes, it doesn't fit him properly, and before he put it on, he did a sniff check and gagged. But yeah,
I was
but
hoping for that.
he is wearing your armor. Are you giving him a weapon?
Yes.
He okay, what are you giving him?
Probably his weapon, right?
Yeah, I was gonna give him back his crossbow and his sword.
He had a long sword and a short sword.
Longsword's mine.
Just give him one.
No, I'll give him back his.
So didn't you all already have a longsword?
Yeah, I do. I'm messing around.
Yeah.
I just hadn't put it in my inventory. Okay. So yeah, I give him back all of his weapons and just kind of give him this look of like, I will rip out your spine. Stink eye.
The captain, like when you first give him back his weapons, he looks at you like are you sure about this? But then when you like give him the stink eye, he goes and just stink right back into
Big
this.
Swift just comes along and is like, listen, if you try anything, that's not going to end well for you.
It's
So,
gonna be horrendous.
I think you understand that.
Keeping a very close eye on
We're
him.
walking into the wilderness. I'm not completely heartless. Heartless.
He is well aware of what you guys are capable of. He's seen it firsthand, so believe me. He's not, as far as you know, he's not gonna try anything stupid.
Yeah, this is
Because
more
if
a
he
moment.
does-
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, he's absolutely dead if he does.
Yeah, no, this is more a moment of like Beery understands the wilderness they're walking into and that an unarmed person is not going to survive long.
Okay.
Talk about
Yeah.
walking rations.
Yeah! Won't be the first time Beery ate a human.
Oh.
No, I'm messing around. I'm messing around.
I can't tell if that was morbid or an innuendo.
You never know with Beery.
I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Not at the same time.
A little bit of philandering, a little bit of being a Goliath.
Anyways, so with the snowshoes, your progress is steady. However, it's after getting used to riding on Axebeak, it's like, oh god, it's so, especially for Octavio, this is mind-numbingly slow compared to what you've been used to. However, besides like the occasional flurry and maybe a couple of wins, your travel is actually for the most part quiet, serene. It's non-active.
Uneventful.
Thank you. It's uneventful for the most part.
Can I approach the captain?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
How are you approaching him?
Just as for walking, I'm assuming we're all in line, like,
Mm-hmm.
like marching orders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just approach him. It's like, Captain.
You can just call me Scath. I'm not actually a captain.
Do you think that guard I attack is gonna be okay?
I'm sorry?
The guard, the one I attack, you think he's gonna be okay?
I actually
Do we
stopped and
overhear
think
him?
about it. Are you being stealthy about this?
No, I'm just having a low key, like just low tone conversation, not yelling like usual.
Beery doesn't notice anything.
I mean, we got him to a cleric in time. He was still drawing in breath when we got back, so yeah, I think he'll be okay.
I want to tell him that I'm sorry. Also, to you as well, Captain. I didn't mean to do what I did, and I don't think I know my magic as well as I thought I did. I'm just glad that Gar was there too. Was Gar or was it Beery?
It was Barry.
Oh, I'm glad that Beery was there to get you
Barry did the.
Yeah.
I promise it won't happen again.
He kind of just like doesn't respond immediately, and he goes, Hal's a good guy. He's got family, and I'm sure they're just thankful that he's not dead. I mean, as for me, don't worry. It's whatever. It's all part of the job. I know the risks when I signed up for this, so just keep that shit on lockdown, okay?
I will. And then I slowly slow my pace again to be behind him.
And then as you start to pull away, he's like, "Hey, wait, can you come back here real quick?"
Yeah.
Can you make sure the cat guy doesn't fucking kill me?
Mittens has just been staring daggers into the back of his head during this entire conversation.
That's what I'm imagining. Like, I have such a close eye on this guy. If he makes one false move.
I like to imagine that Octavius like looks back and it's just like, you know when cats are very intensely looking at something.
Yeah, like
yeah. we're not traveling with like a lot of light, so Mittens is just far enough back that all you can see is like the flash of the eyes. And the
Octavio kind of like laughs a little bit, and then he's Mittens is harmless unless you provoke him.
Or has something.
But I can't promise. But I can't get him. I can't get in between you and Mittens. That little tail is so cute.
I know. It's like Mittens.
Yeah. Maybe.
Just sneak in, slit some throats.
But sharpen those claws.
But if you Minnows well, like Beery said, you'll be fine.
I mean, I'm okay with the rest of the group. But that thing, he says, pointing back at Mittens, that thing scares me.
Beery doesn't scare you?
As soon as he looks back and points at me, I'm like, oh. Like looking over here now.
I feel like for him, Beery is a challenge. Mittens is like complete death.
Sure.
Beery did not spend his watch staring at him
and rattling a dagger across the ball.
I like to think that at some point he woke up, saw it, and went back to sleep.
like if you had like a video recording of Mittens standing guard, it's like that part in what's that one fucking horror movie
like
where the lady's
just Activity.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity,
Just
where the lady's
there,
just
fast forward.
standing there for an hour.
God, no.
But all he sees is like a knife just going across the bar.
Cliff is just like absorbing all of this conversation, but is like focusing at the moment. But Swift is like, yeah, Mittens has been really extra creepy recently, actually.
Extra creepy.
As we're walking, Beery's completely oblivious to this, and I'm just like, huh, I just remembered. One of my first loves was from Tourmaline. I think she was an artist. She just wanted to stay there and make sculptures and stuff. Was there anything weird there?
Like public art?
Yeah, I think she... I heard there was a rumor that there was like a statue.
There was like a really weird statue of a knucklehead trout. Was that her? Did she do that one?
Maybe.
It was really abstract.
Yeah, I snuck in there a couple years back and I thought I saw a sculpture that looked like me, but...
I can definitely...
And talk about not being able to let go.
I can definitely see the conversation between Swift and Octavia being like, I could have done that. And Octavia's like, yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. It's a waste of time and the resources.
Yeah, there was like a statue
It's perfectly
of
good wood that could have been used to build houses.
there was like a statue of like a knucklehead trout like sprouting out of a flower, but the flower had like weird like vulva-esque vibes to it. And it was like I don't understand what the artist is going for here. So
I can only think of bad things that this is saying right now, actually.
I don't think that was it.
I don't know what kind of artist
Icewind Dale's own Georgia O'Keeffe.
It was a short fling. I was young.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Oh man.
There actually has been quite a good number of tieflings in Icewind Dale for some reason. Anyways,
that's not surprising.
So as you guys come along this valley between the two mountains, you actually, as you're going across a smaller hill, you do see off in the distance, not too, cat, get off me. I just felt claws like on my like on my, ah!
You can't threaten God.
Mittens?
My way.
That hurt. Anyways, she just climbed up my leg. Anyway,
Scratching post. All right.
But it's probably more than a couple of miles away. But even from here, you can see the light from what you presume to be like forges and just civilization going on from the Dwarven Valley. And sure enough, you see like carts, not like a caravan of carts, but like, you know, every now and then you'll see a cart like exiting and one entering and whatnot. And as you're traveling, suddenly the calm night air is punctuated by the sound of an avian cry.
Oh shit.
And this time everyone gets a good look because it's a full moon out, and you see as this bird with a wingspan so large it's perfectly silhouetted against the full moon, almost like as if you could take a picture of it, it would be a circle and like its own like little token.
Does this seem familiar to Beery in some way? Is this like what I saw in the beginning of the campaign?
It might have been. The sound brings like memories of that moment, and you're instantly like into some small way transported back to that tavern in Brenchander. But the curious thing about it is that as it crosses the night sky, you see trailing underneath it, as though it's cutting a wound into the sky, and from its bleeding, the aurora borealis slowly drapes in its wake.
And this is the same like avian cry that Swift heard that they couldn't identify.
And
Beery, do you know what that is?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I have no idea. I have literally never seen it before.
I need to see some nature checks if you guys really want to know what that thing is.
It's Ho-Oh.
Ooh.
Woo!
That sounds like a very high nature roll.
Surprisingly high for Beery. Wow.
Octavio will know what this is just from his like reading. Swift might have heard about it. Mittens doesn't know what this is, but Barry, you know that your the Goliath people of Icewind Dale, there are two clans. There's the Wormdoom clan, which is where which is where you came from, and then there's the Sky Tower clan. The Sky Tower clan are known, while the Wormdoom clan are known for their athleticism and their like strength of arms and their battle pride and whatnot. The Sky Tower clan are what their biggest characteristic is that they have learned the art of taming griffins. However, it's been known to the Goliath clans that before they tried to do that, they tried to many millennia ago corral and domesticate a legendary bird simply known as a rock. However, that was too much even for them, so the griffins were kind of a compromise to that.
As this like memory kind of dawns in Beery's mind, I kind of step forward just in absolute awe and kind of I explain the legend to the group.
So it's a rock. Is that what you said with a V?
No, rock.
A rock.
Rock.
R-O-C. Rock.
Oh, okay. That's how you said. Oh, look, it's a rock. All right, cool.
No, you wouldn't be like, oh, look, it's a rock. Like,
yeah, no, rocks are terrifying.
like this is for you, Barry. This is the equivalent of like a Native American seeing a thunderbird. Like,
yeah.
This is the like so.
Like, is this the moment where like Beery like no? Because I was like gonna say Beery collapses on her knees, but I didn't even do that when I saw the dragon. So Beery is just awestruck and looks at Swift because it feels like Swift is probably the only one that would understand what is happening.
Swift is just like,
Swift
no
weighing the possibilities of danger in their mind.
Swift, we've seen a dragon.
I know, but rocks are not so much less dangerous, as far as I know.
But you do see it, right? We're not,
Look.
Snow madness. Just double checking. So I have to check.
No, we all see it, Beatty. We all see it.
Okay.
Snow madness aside.
Okay. Collective.
What you guys know is that from how far away it seems compared to its wingspan against the full moon, this thing has to be absolutely gargantuan. Like,
that's what makes me afraid.
Does
A big bird.
Does Octavio know anything about rocks from his studies? Like anything further about the legend, maybe?
That's actually an interesting
I'm
question.
thinking like I might know the regional legend, but he might know the, scholarly interpretation. There we go.
There's a children's book from Waterdeep that talks about rocks.
Yeah, it's called
ABCs of mythical creatures.
No, it's like one of those sort of like, if you give a mouse a cookie type books, but it's called can you smell what the rock is cooking?
That's awesome.
No, that's all not true at whatsoever.
It's canon now.
Written by John Dwainson.
Ron Dwainson.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
So what you know? Okay. So what you know, Octavio, and this is just from like from what you've read, is that you read that in like creation mythos, rocks were created by the giant god to combat dragons.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody that.
What?
Nobody's asked me.
I mean, we're all sitting here staring up at this marvel of the universe, and you don't offer up any information.
What? I'm just like, wow, that's a rock. I've never seen one in real life. Amazing.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's a bird.
It's not
as old as
huge
as old as
bird.
Earth.
The very large bird.
Do you know?
Or not Earth was.
Very
What do they call
large
this planet? I
slugs,
forget.
very
Okay,
large
hold on.
talons.
Sorry, Octavio. You've read about them?
Yeah, you guys haven't. It's
Uh,
like
books?
sixth grade.
I don't know how books
Yeah.
work, apparently.
We barely know
Oh,
how.
are we gonna talk about Swift's?
No, that's all
like,
Swift says.
You guys.
I
you
thought
guys,
I understood
you-
how books worked, and then I was proven wrong somehow.
Goliaths
Well,
are
you
known
guys-
for their legendary library.
Oh, well, I mean.
Are they?
Yeah.
No,
Rock,
they're not.
it's-
Well, now they'll
they're-
have to be shit.
They're not. They're not rarely seen. I mean, they were, and I tell them they were made to, combat dragons. They're like made by the giant gods.
Oh, would have been
Legend
nice
has
if
it.
one had shown up when we were being chased. That would have been real nice, actually.
Yeah, could have took that dragon out.
I look back at the rock and just kind of like, well, that's a bit hopeful. Maybe he can handle our dragon problem for us.
Did Beery say anything about like the Goliath sort of legends about them?
Yeah, absolutely. Like as I'm
Oh.
sitting there staring in wonderment, I tell you everything that I know about rock and say like, is this it? Am I seeing this? Is this real?
It's always surprising. I know Goliaths have a lot of legends about Icewind Dale that I've never. I only know a few of them. Do you know any about Calvin's Cairn?
Do I?
That was
Well,
a
you-
pointed question.
You know exactly what I know about Calvin's
Yes, a legendary Goliath warrior who's able to take the shape of a polar bear. Shows. Oh no, that's something else entirely. Sorry, I have bad notes. Hold on, ignore me.
Okay, so what you know is that, or what you believe. Thank you. what you believe is that lying atop. I don't know if you say this. If you want to, sure. But what
Yes.
you. Okay, so she elucidates that what the Goliath legend is that atop Calvin's Cairn is a legendary Goliath warrior that could take the form of a bear. That is
Oh,
there
okay, I
to
was right.
that is there to test the mettle of young Goliaths and is seen as sort of like a rite of passage if they should also pass into Goliath legend.
Swift, why do you think I started wrestling bears at such a young age?
I guess I hadn't really thought about it. It just seemed like something that was so you. You know,
Well,
I
it
knew
is quite Goliath tendency, but you know.
I knew a Goliath that could turn into a polar bear.
What?
Hmm.
What? What?
A hush falls on the crowd.
Yeah.
Swift,
Octavio takes a step left. Away from
where?
Everybody stops walking except for the captain, and he's like, "Oh," and he like gets back in line.
You've never seen Beery move so fast. I just. Where?
Can you please put me down? Just
I,
very sudden. Just...
I'm sorry. I know you don't like to be touched. Sorry, I'll take my step back, but
No, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, What do you mean where? I was raised by them.
what? Swift, I was my Yaya told me the story as a young babushka. I just going all over the place. I just
No, I love it. I love it. Keep going.
I never realized it was such a big deal.
It is a Goliath who
I don't know,
yes. It
they
is a
saved
big
my
deal.
life when I was a child, and they raised me as their own, and taught me everything I know about surviving in Icewind Dale. That's all there is to it, really.
I pick Swift up again in like a massive bear hug and like spin them around. Just, I wasn't sure if it was real. I fought so many bears. Oh my God, Swift, you have no idea.
I mean,
This is the happiest day.
okay, all right. My ears.
Just-
Just
And I squeeze you a little harder.
Octavio takes a step back as like the back feet of Swift swing by him.
you see, you the captain, or just Scott. His name's Scott. He takes a couple steps back while this is happening, bumps into Mittens, and like
Okay. I mean, I don't know if they're the same person. I guess I never questioned whether or not that was normal Goliath behavior. You
It
never
is
turned
not.
into a bear, so I
Well, I mean, I am beastly. But
okay,
no, I'm not a bear.
Alright. Let me go. Put me down.
Okay,
Barry-
okay.
But Barry, you do know the name of this Goliath.
It is, fuck, how do you pronounce that?
Very
Oh yeah,
careful.
Menarpak.
Yes, I say this.
Oh, yeah,
She's the Goliath bear of legend. I have to find her.
Oh.
I thought you were
No,
gonna say
okay,
you
that
have
was
to
the
fight her.
same.
Both.
That was the same one then.
Those two are not mutually exclusive.
So not so much a legend, I guess. That's really weird. That I'm basically going to go see my parent on the top of a mountain.
I mean, did you not come down from the mountain? Where did you come from?
No, we
Hold
were
on, we've been
not-
friends for years. Where did you come?
No, I have never personally been up to Calvin's Cairn. No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I've never personally been your friend.
First of all, how
I
dare
just
you call me your
assumed-
friend? Second of all,
If we're not
How
friends, I don't
dare
know who
you.
is.
um,
I think my backstory for Swift and Beery was that we've known each other for years, just have run into each other a number of times throughout Icewind Dale. Sorry, fun backstory.
I mean, this was like, I want to say like almost a decade ago. I haven't seen a Yamanartok in quite some time.
Well,
You mean it's been a decade since you've last seen Oyamenartok?
Well, I mean, like roughly, like I think at some points, like Yamanartok would have been like, "Oh yeah, you know enough now. You can live. You can survive on your own."
Well,
or like
there-
drop me
as
off
every good Goliath mother does.
drop me
There-
off on the edge of a town and
no,
Have fun.
there's a reason why you two got separated. So.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, well, to Calvin's Cairn.
it's been well. So Swift sort of like is vague on that point. That it's just like it's been a while. So I don't know what
Swift.
Yamanartok has been up to. So
This is important.
what?
I'm gonna fight your mama.
Oh, I mean, does she do what she wants?
It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm
This
so
is
excited. And Beery, like, you see, almost skips in snowshoes, just off.
This is actually something for you, Swift. Not so much Barry. Barry, if you want to fight, by all means,
Yeah.
get, more power to you. But for Swift, this is something that's like very strange for you because the Oya Menartok that you know is peaceful and pacifist and only kills for like survival, like kills for hunting, not for like sport or fighting or anything like that. So the fact that you hear this, you're just like
I think Swift is like sees Beery like just so excited and is like, I don't want to temper your expectation. I don't want to like we don't really have rain. I don't want
But-
to be a blizzard on your travel to Targos.
Don't want to be an eternal wind on your fire.
Yeah, but the Yamanartak I knew was not a well, she was clearly very capable and strong, but she did not fight unless she had to.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying what I know.
But the legend.
now, Barry. The Oya Menartok that was talked about is that you know of this strapping gigantic bear Goliath. That's just like ha ha ha, face me.
I just sometimes I think maybe some things get lost in translation.
I mean, I've based. You're giving me a bit of an identity crisis right now, Swift.
We'll find out. Listen, we'll get out there and we'll find out. Hopefully, I hope that she is there. I have some things I'd like to speak to her about.
Will you put in a good word for me? Maybe mention the fight.
Did
thing.
we separate on good terms?
Can I use you as a reference?
Because you said
Need a little
there's a
help with
reason
that
we
one.
separated, and that's
I
something that
imagine
I
this is like a
personally don't know,
celebrity
so.
in Beery's mind. This is like the childhood idol of
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Beery's world.
all right, so I'm gonna pull back the curtain just a little bit for Swift, but exactly the details of how you two got separated, we will uncover later.
Okay.
But you, at this point, you're just happy to hear that Oya Menartok might even be alive.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
As far as I know, if she's even still, if she's up there, we'll find out. It's. Sorry, I'm also processing a lot right now. I need some silence, I think, for a while.
Oh, don't go near Octavio.
Oh, way ahead.
Literally, you've now sprinted to the front of the group.
I have now moved much quicker than everyone else through the terrain that I'm used to. Yeah, just sort of like.
Beery's so excited.
Huh.
Do you guys want to take a quick 10-minute break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Break.
All right. Turn this down. Thank you, everybody who has joined us so far. We will be back in just about 10 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. While we do, please look at the artists on this side of the screen. We have used their art, and we have commissioned some of them to do our token art. But go to their Instagrams and their pages and give them some love and likes, and they're amazing artists, all of them. Down at the bottom, you're going to see 2 playlists that have been catered by Andrew himself. So if you've enjoyed any of the music that you have heard throughout the campaign and any of our games, you can find him there. He is really careful to find the perfect music, and I think he's done an excellent job here in Rime with the Frostmaiden. So make sure to go check it out, give it a like, use it in your own games. We'll be back in just about 9 minutes, and with that, stay tuned.
and you don't lose anything. There's no resource loss. You don't even have to spend money on it. You can just do it. So, and I'm like, oh my god, awesome!
Yeah. It's free.
It's free 99, and you don't even have to worry about the scaling of your weapons.
And you can find some really fucking cool
What
ones
is
too.
up, dude? What?
I have found out
What?
like
Come here.
what's it? A weapon art that I had before worked really well with some weapons that you don't think would work, just because they're like, busted. Okay, anyways, back to the game.
Oh, okay. All right,
So,
Diesel.
I didn't mention this at the time, but all the rations that Swift bought were boxes of Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah. You had to fill in that Andrew on that reference.
All I need to say is that Kraft mac and cheese was 10 for $10 at Winn-Dixie, and I bought 10 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese.
Say no more.
I
currently only have 5 left.
You guys left
Nice.
us
Only
with
5?
so many groceries that we didn't have to go grocery shopping this week.
Yeah, there was
You
so
are
much stuff
welcome.
left.
Like, yeah,
I bet. We made the mistake of going grocery shopping while we were hungry.
so hungry.
Yeah.
So hungry.
I can't tell you how many times we went grocery shopping when we went to go visit Jose, and we're just like, just fucking keep it, it's fine. And then and he sent me like screenshots like throughout the week of, oh, we're having this beer that you left here like a month ago.
Yeah, like we had some of those fries. We made a coleslaw. We made
Nice.
collard greens, and we also had those little smokies. So
Yeah.
And I've been
Oh, the smoke. We didn't even get the smoky.
I know.
nope. Now we have 2 packs, and I've been
Nice.
that and bagels. I've been subsisting on since we got back.
But
Yeah,
see,
no
the
one had
problem-
any bagels.
But see, the problem is the miserly way that I grew up is that when like people leave our house after buying groceries and they're leaving groceries, Teresa's like, "Oh, don't forget to take." I'm like, "Teresa, shut the fuck up."
I don't want
I literally was like, I had no idea how much was left in the fridge
Which
until I was like packing up.
I took almost everything that I bought.
Oh yeah,
But I also cooked. I think I cooked most of the things.
yeah.
that I bought.
You shopped.
I
You
shopped
shop
light.
better than us. Yeah.
I shopped light.
You were just
You
throwing stuff in the
stayed to the
cart.
list. We went in hungry without a list
You know.
or idea what we
it was
were
bad.
doing.
we were joking when we went into the Heather like looked at me because I had like the rest of the group stayed together and I just kept like going off. I'm like, I need this, I need this, I need this, and then I came back and Heather was like, you shop like Swift would in game, and I'm like, I mean, it comes from somewhere, I guess.
Survival.
Yeah. I'm like, I know what I want, I know what I need.
Fair enough.
Oop.
Oof.
All right, back into it. All right, it's 8
Switch is
hours
just-
now. 8 hours of travel, and Kelvin's cairn lies on the
that a ration?
horizon. Huh?
Is that a ration?
Well,
What?
day, yeah. When we make
Yeah.
camp, sure.
Oh yeah. And Kelvin's cairn lies on the horizon, and as he becomes closer and closer, and it takes up more of the horizon. Anyone that's like local to Icewind Dale knows that many of adventurers and would-be adventurers have met their untimely fates on this mountain, either to prove themselves or maybe in search of magic items or what have you, because that's the adventurer's way. Hey, where's the magic item? It's in the dangerous spot. All right, let's go.
Somebody get one of
Off we
those
go.
Beery dies here a lot labels ready.
Yeah. Let's get that buried death counter warmed up. So, ooh, it's been
I don't want to freak you guys out, but our viewer count skyrocketed to the double digits. Like,
oh
right
wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
now. Welcome everybody. Hope
Welcome.
you enjoy what's about to happen.
They're finally done shopping. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, we're starting to shop now.
No, they're not shopping. We gotta leave. We gotta come back when they are shopping.
We had to show
Cue
off.
the music.
All right, so onward into the danger zone.
Well, are you guys gonna? Well, are
Well,
you
we're
guys gonna?
stop for camp? Like camp?
Yeah, I'm about to say you can force march yourself, but that's going to be exhaustion after a while.
Okay.
Oh, definitely not.
We gotta
that.
camp.
Don't some people? No, we got a full night's rest, so that kind of undid levels of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
We only had
Yeah,
one
there-
level of exhaustion,
there-
so yeah.
Yeah, there's only one level of exhaustion, and it was Gar, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I thought
everybody
that was
else, everybody
I
else
thought
was
it
good on
hard.
their. Well, what happened to Octavia? Like, I'm just gonna wipe the board clean of exhaustion.
You've done enough.
Yeah, I think
enough.
that's a fair balance. But yeah, no, the long rest you guys took in the wagon before that cleared off any exhaustion. So you guys are fresh. Everyone's fresh. The captain's fresh, or sorry, Scath is fresh. Gus is fresh. Which, by the way, Gus is not like the captain. Every time, like every now and then, you would see the captain try to go in because like Gus would do that thing where he would like get close, but then like when the captain tries to reach out, like Gus like nips at him, and the captain's like, "Why the fuck are you even getting close to me? Then I don't understand what this dynamic is."
So
He's
my
keeping-
dog.
He's keeping an
Okay.
eye on you.
Yeah,
It's like that scene. It's like that scene from the Star Wars A New Hope. The cantina is like, my friend doesn't like you. I don't like you.
I don't like you either. Yeah. So no, So it's just that. But I mean, so you guys are just gonna make camp
Mhm.
here, just out in the wilderness? Okay.
Can
Yeah.
we find like
Well,
a
it's,
shelter of some sort? Or
yeah, like a cave or trees or.
Swift!
We built a shelter.
Yes,
What is your-
I'm sorry.
What are you, what do your eyes see, Swift?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, so Swift sort of like looks for a suitable, like, place to set up camp.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna say the Dwarven Valley is like literally right there, but it's cool. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but then we have to deal with dwarves.
Oh, I don't want to deal with dwarves. Yeah, you scout around, see the Dwarven Valley, and you're like, oh no, more people.
No, we just left town.
You,
We
t-
just
you tell us
left-
that you
Gotta
don't
go
see
further
anything in
away.
that
Yeah,
direction.
it's like, no, we're too far away from the Dwarven Valley. It'll take too long.
Aww. But the dwarves are so much fun!
Arguable.
Loud, they like to party. It's great. It's a good time.
Yeah, not my idea of a good time.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, there's a girl there I probably shouldn't run into. Alright, yeah, let's stay out here.
When
Jesus
isn't
Christ.
it? When isn't it, Kitty? How many bounties do you have? Is it
Oh,
just
we-
the one?
I actually have not found a good place to introduce this yet.
I kind of lost count.
Okay, cool. Wow. Well, I mean, Icewind Dale.
It's a big place.
Nobody really asks most of the time.
Most of us are cool. There's only a handful now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You keep telling yourself that.
Well, I busted half of them in battle, so they're not coming back.
Sure, Jan.
What? Okay, that's a reference I didn't get. Anyways.
I don't,
It's a Brady Bunch reference.
oh,
Okay.
get out of here.
It's a pretty famous. It's a pretty
Yeah.
famous image. It's a meme image.
Okay. Anyways, so you are able to find. It's not a cave. It's hardly even an alcove. It's more like an overhanging of rock.
Mhm.
But alongside one of the hills, you are able to make a somewhat stable camp out of this rock shelf that's above you. It's probably, I'd say, probably about some 20 feet above you or whatnot. So that way you don't really have to worry about melting snow like falling down on you from if you want to light any campfires. But because it is on a hillside, it also guards against the wind. It's not much, but it will do.
It will. It will in fact do.
Did you guys buy any tents?
Yeah, we have tents.
Okay, good. I was like, I don't know if you guys are just backpacking it out in the wilderness,
Yeah,
just
I have
sleeping
a
in.
tent.
Oh, it's brutal.
good. So probably the first hour or so is just putting up tents. And it's going to take you guys at least 3 hours to pack the tents back up, because how the fuck do tents fit in those bags? But then packing them is a different story altogether. But yeah,
I'm a master of it.
Just gotta get all the air out.
no.
Nice neat folds.
Anyways, but yeah,
Tight
so
roll.
it does. So it's going to take an hour for at least 2 of you to put the tents up. If the other 2 of you would like to do something else in the meantime, the Captain Scath is just kind of standing there while you guys are like making camp, and he's just like, okay, and he just like sits on a nearby rock and just kind of like stares out in the open.
I don't trust your ability to put up a tent.
Oh, I was about to say, Swift, do we want to go hunt?
I
feel like I have Kraft mac and cheese.
it's like a pot just on the. Oh, yeah, I guess that
Yellow stuff around his mouth.
Hunt? No, I'm good.
yeah, no, I mean that makes sense.
Get some paint, set up the tent, and get the camp ready.
Pour some boiling water out.
I mean, it's going to be difficult. It's not a lot to go around, but we can try.
I mean, it's better here than out in the tundra. So
It's true.
Might as well get a lay of the land while we're going to be here.
Survival.
Yep,
Make survival.
I need a survival check.
20. Even when Swift is distracted.
Perfect.
Casual 30-20.
What's your wisdom modifier, Swift?
My wisdom modifier?
Mm-hmm.
It is just raw wisdom is +5.
+5. Excellent. All right. You are able. What's up?
I was gonna say I'm like triple checking nothing's wrong with the stream, because you know how everything happens when people are showing up.
Right.
Are we still muted?
No, we're not, and the viewership keeps climbing. So
Okay.
Nice.
Is someone just like stream bombing us? Anyways, that's fine.
I also want to remind you of my Wanderer feat that I think Swift also has.
I also have that, yes.
In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. Maybe.
It does, in fact, and you do find small game.
Nice.
What kind of small game do you find? That is a different question altogether. You find an Arctic pony. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
No, we can't hunt this. It's the rare Arctic pony.
This will make Octavio sad.
Yeah, no, we can't bring home a small horse. That would make Octavio.
have we? Hold on a minute. Have we ever set up tent before?
We've
don't think
been
we have.
camping. We've mostly camped in caves.
In caves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is you guys come back to this.
Oh no. Octavio wasn't in the Boy Scouts of Waterdeep? Well,
This is how tents work, right?
Let them some slack. He's only working with one eye now.
that doesn't change how you set up a tent.
That's
just
perception, beauty.
It just
Perception.
All right,
Captain Scath is like, Jesus Christ.
I
Oh yeah, you can
taught
do
him how to.
better.
I taught him how to pack his backpack. I'll teach him how to set up the tent.
That was directed at Captain Skate. It was just like,
Oh,
you can do
okay.
better.
I thought you were sassing me. I was like, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Andrew
I
made
mean,
a sassy
is this-
comment as Captain
it's-
Skate that I was like, oh, so you can do better?
Is this accurate? Is Octavio laying amongst the tent?
Yeah, he tried to set it up, right? And he can't figure out like
He just
whatever
wrapped
this tent
himself in the
situation
tent
is.
material.
He looks back. Captain Scath looks back at Swift. He's like, "Well, at least I would try."
That's fair. That's fair.
But what you do find, and I'm sorry because I rolled how many pounds of food it was, and this is the only thing that makes sense for this amount. You guys find a fox.
No.
I mean,
No,
if
like
you
a
get,
Wolverine, give us something. Anything but a fox. We will not kill a fox.
You find a large
Swiftwood.
weasel.
No, that's the nickname for my dog. No.
Fine, a martin.
Okay,
Sure.
a particularly a martin. Yeah, that's okay. A martin's okay.
I don't know.
You
I
find,
can't
A
picture
martin
anything.
is
We're fine.
a martin's basically a weasel.
you find okay, fine then. You find a particularly large rabbit that yields you 9 pounds of food.
We've already
Wait.
skinned it, so Octavio doesn't know it was a rabbit.
Oh no, I was gonna hand it to Octavia to skin.
Oh god, no, we've already done this bit.
Yeah, but I taught him before. He should know now.
Octavia, do you want to skin the rabbit?
Edgy Octavio.
I'm trying to nap.
Beery is
You guys-
excitedly holding the rabbit up for you like it's a fun task.
I open my one eye and just look up, and as soon as I realize what's happening, I just go back.
Octavia, I can see you moving.
I don't know. I didn't like no.
Okay, well, you either set up the tent properly or you skin this rabbit.
But I tried.
Did you though?
Octavio, get out of the tent wreckage.
Scaff is like,
Did not
Octavio,
try.
get out of the tent wreckage. I'll do it.
No,
Where-
I got it. I got it.
Where
Can
are
I do
the
like a roll to see
instructions?
if I get it?
sure.
Like IKEA.
You did
tent.
roll really well now.
Roll me a survival check, because that's what it's gonna be to hitch a tent.
Our IKEA tent instructions. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, okay, okay. You actually do it this time. You actually like, oh, okay, and it clicks. in
I
your
like to
head.
think. I like to think that it took me way too long.
It took you far.
Yeah, like everybody's like around the fire already, and I'm still just about to get done. It's like, okay, I got it.
The fire
And
is like,
I pulled the last one, and it just. Like, and I tie it real quick.
Okay.
Nice.
It took a while, but I guess I'm impressed a little bit. I don't know.
Guys, this is the
Watches
first time
don't
I put up a
exist. I
tent
don't
by
know how I
myself.
believe this.
Aw, you're so proud.
And then I remember that like I'm actually supposed to be angry and sad. So and I go back into my hole.
No, Octavio did so well. You did so great. I drag you out of the tent.
No.
We're gonna let him skin a
cold, it's
rabbit
17.
now. Come on.
No, I don't. I thought you already skinned the rabbit. I don't want to skin the rabbit.
No, I'm teaching you. Come on.
I had a rabbit named Ears at home. I don't want to skin it.
And I sit him down. And then I'm like, all right, cut around here.
Are you
Cut,
I-
slice.
Oh man.
it's all one smooth motion. There's a splash of blood on the floor of your tent now.
Beery didn't look
Beginning,
blood.
don't do it in the tent. What are you
Hold it.
doing?
I didn't do it in the tent. I did
She
it
pulled it
outside
off
of
like
the
a
tent.
sock.
I'm better than that.
You know better. No, you know better. You do it outside of camp so animals don't come looking.
I have a little catch spot right here. I'll dispose of it. I just need to teach Octavio, and Octavio's not leaving the cave.
I don't. Wait, you already skinned it?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, great. I go back into my tent.
It's already on like a spit ready for roasting. I'm just waiting on a fire.
Jeez.
Survival.
Are you asking me to make a fire?
Yeah.
All right, I get my whatchamacallit. Do I
Swift
even have one?
has already got like the tender box and is like setting it up. It's like, all right.
Yeah. I get my tender.
You can do that.
I like elbow Swift, and I'm like, he needs to do something. Like,
I'm going through the motions.
He
What do you
needs-
want from me?
so is he. Give him some motions to go.
I grab my tinder box and I start like.
Okay, Swift. Okay, Swift.
No, it's
Swift.
no.
Swift.
Are we gonna have to roll a survival check for everything? Okay, roll a survival.
Yeah.
check.
No, I'm actively
Octavio,
not using my magic. I'm
This
just.
is
Octavio,
this is actually really sad.
You're using the dull side.
This is actually really.
I mean, it doesn't
Octavio,
normally
turn
take
it-
this
turn-
long.
Flip it around. You're using the
All
right
right, I
side.
flip it. I flip it and I.
We're getting cold.
There, fire.
No, it's not a fire. You gotta. Okay. Swift.
I just. You're smothering.
What is the captain
you're
doing? Oh,
Smothering
no.
him.
Okay, fine.
The captain is just watching this unfold.
I like to think that Swift is like, you lost to this.
Swift just constantly just looks at him and is like,
Don't remind me. I know.
no. I in this moment, I honestly feel your pain.
Octavio,
Do you?
Octavio,
I mean, I haven't been almost
Yeah.
killed.
throw the
But-
tinderbox away, because you got the pew-pews. Come on.
No.
Come on.
I don't want to use
He
my
doesn't want to use
magic.
his magic right now. Like,
Mittens is just gonna go sit next to the captain.
never
and watch
seen
this
it!
unfold.
It's fine. You don't have to see it.
okay,
Okay.
everybody,
Look,
we all
I did the sparky thing, and the fire's starting.
need to calm down. We're waking up early and climbing a mountain. So everyone just shut up, please.
Everyone, shut up.
Just no more of whatever this is that's happening.
I go sit right next to the captain and Mittens. So we're sandwiching the captain.
Oh boy, I'm
What's Mittens been doing?
sitting
Just
next to the
been sitting next to the captain, watching you guys, and just like,
menacingly.
well, it doesn't take 15 minutes to start a fire. I don't know what the problem is.
Just every
I've never
now-
used a tinderbox, okay?
Octavio
Jeez, man.
being out of sorts and not being like soft, squishy, happy guy is freaking Beery out.
Octavia, you just gotta use the magic, get comfortable with it. You know you got the power.
Now. Last time I used magic, I hurt someone.
That's part
Last
of
time
it.
I used my sword, I hurt someone too, but hey.
I mean, that's what swords are for. So
At least magic
Then-
can be more useful.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes.
the fire started. Like it's look, the fire did start, right?
It's there. It's getting there.
Okay. Okay.
Swift-
I took a little
Swift
small
is- Swift
flame.
has
Still,
been
like,
tending
yeah.
to it. And while all this is happening, Swift has just been like, actually making sure it's set up.
Mixing the actual fire. Yeah.
Tossing twigs in.
I'm just saying, Octavio, just because you don't know how to use powers yet doesn't mean that they're not useful. Just means you have to learn how to use it. It's not like I
I'm
knew how to use a sword from the get-go, although it is a part of being a Goliath, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, practice
Listen,
makes perfect.
I digress.
Do you think I was always the best thief? No, I was actually
guys,
almost
guys,
not good.
okay, you can stop trying to make me feel better. Just the fire's done. Let's just whatever rest. or
Yes,
something.
please stop trying to make Octavio feel better.
Even Captain Scath is like, when I joined his interns, I had a pet rabbit, and well,
Okay,
No.
you're not happy.
No.
You're not
Okay,
helping.
okay. I'm
Elbow the
done, and
captain.
I get up and go into my tent and close it.
Swift just looks at both of them and it's just like,
actually, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
you shut up. You shut up. I don't want to hear anything from you for the rest of the night.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Ooh.
You two. We talked.
I like to
about
think that you're dealing with like an angsty teenager. Like,
I'm just.
hey,
I
Manillian Michaelette, thank you for the like.
I can't handle this much emotional damage that is happening right now. We're out in the wilderness. We're finally away from the town. I would like to enjoy this, as brief as it will probably be. However, you just need to give him time. Like, you can't force him to get over it.
Very true. Just gotta use
I know
the
something
power.
about trauma. You cannot force it to get over it.
The cap goes, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm not sorry, but I will back off. I just don't like seeing, puppy dog Octavio so sad.
Very, as much shit as we give Octavio for being, the whole thing that he is, he's going to be fine. He's made it this far.
I know. I'm not doubting that. I'm sure that he's going to survive. I stopped calling him walking rations. Survived so far. He's blown some things up along the way, but he's also saved my life. So
Killing people, just normal people, is not something that we want to just get over necessarily.
I didn't kill the guy,
He thought he did.
but he didn't.
There's just It's just drop it for now.
Fine. I'll just cook this rabbit.
Can I just weigh in on this?
Yeah.
No, what did I say?
Okay.
What did I say?
And then he whispers to Barry, "That kid took a hell of a beating." Just saying.
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying he needs to get over it. I just want to make sure he's not descending.
No, I'm just saying if he can walk that off, I think he's gonna be.
Both of you stop. I'm not denying that.
I'm not saying.
Octavio's gonna be,
He'll be just
fine.
Yeah, he'll be just fine.
I actually
Yeah.
kind of hope that Octavio can hear this conversation happening, because I feel like this is the first time Beery has been like, Octavio's gonna be okay.
Can they hear into my tent?
Probably. We're like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Just in Barry words, I imagine Barry's normal voice is shouting. So,
Yes.
All you hear coming from my tent is just.
We don't hear anything.
yeah.
Snoring. Yep. See? Just fine. Sleeping like a baby.
Don't
Or
open
like-
that tent. I don't want to see what eldritch horror he's
Whatever-
become.
Sleeping like-
Whatever demon
Sleeping
he
like-
sleeps like.
Some kind of possessed person.
The tent's shaking.
He's like, what happens to a person after they get mauled by a bear, but mid-sleep?
Also, you would understand then. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna open a tent?
No.
It's your
Swift
tent.
does.
What?
But Swift knows what is waiting for.
I just have.
Gonna show you where he's
Do
sleeping.
you
how he's
see
sleeping.
this?
Swift is well aware of what is going to be waiting for him.
Are you sharing a tent? Oh yeah, it can seat 2 people
2 people, yeah.
or fit 2 people. House. I
Which
know
is-
words.
People.
A total lie, because you've seen a 2-person tent. It's a 1-person tent.
Yeah.
One
It
person
is-
with a
no, no.
backpack.
It is a 1-person tent for someone like me.
It's a 1-person tent for someone like me that wants elbow room.
Oh well, I can't help that.
A place for my bag. Alright, so... What do we see behind the tent?
Oh, I thought.
No, let's go. Come
Oh,
on.
no, Swift has opened the tent.
Swift reveals this to the group.
Swift opens the tent.
Aww.
Is it like my bear pelt or something? Where did you get this? It's so cute.
I don't know, but that my tent, my sleeping bag is actually
This
themed.
is somehow,
With the cold winter gear on.
this is somehow more
Yeah.
disturbing than what I usually see.
Honestly,
It's
it's
like-
kind of adorable.
It's like it's like colorful pictures of axe beaks like pouncing.
No.
around.
So what happened is that's his usual sleeping bag, but he wasn't he's all angry and whatever and upset about what's happened, but he doesn't have anywhere else to sleep, so he still sleeps in his bag.
Okay, that's cool.
This is the first time he takes it out.
So he's-
I imagine at home Octavio's moods specifically come with like a dress code, like everything gets switched over to black. just a hardcore goth phase just for like a couple weeks when he's really angry.
Jose,
So-
be honest with me. Does Octavio have a race car bed?
Back in Waterdeep.
No, it's very
No.
elegant. It's very fancy.
No, his grandpa would not let him do that.
No, it's
But,
gold
but
and
he
laser
tried.
But he tried.
It's actually a Rolls Royce.
It's actually a boat, a 4-poster bed boat.
Okay.
All right,
For lack of not for lack of trying, but does the evening pass?
yes.
The evening passes. The rabbit gets eaten. I guess Octavio doesn't eat anything.
No, I got my ration.
Okay, you have your ration. You pass up on fresh rabbit. If no one eats his share, Captain Scaff is more than happy to eat it. However, in the middle of the night, Swift, something happens. Ooh, spooky. There's a faint glow, hovering, going in a circle 8 pattern outside your outside your tent.
Swift grabs their bow and looks outside.
You see the small faint glowing one more time, and then settles down about 20 feet or so out of the camp. And you hear like noises.
Do you know what this is, Swift?
Is Mittens awake?
Swift wants to know if they know what this is, or if they've heard anything about this.
And what you see, well, hold on. And what you see is you actually see something so small in the snow that as it's walking, you just see the trail and you can't even see the thing yet. But just, and there's like a faint glow around it. And then it gets...
Swift is like internally, if it's glowing, it probably isn't dangerous.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Can you roll like a nature check or something?
Well, I'm waiting for Andrew to tell me to roll a nature.
Oh yes, sorry.
No, you can't. I'm not a dictator here. If you want to roll a nature check.
Well, no, I asked if I knew. Nature check. 21.
Nice.
You're like, is that? And then it breaches like the melted part of the snow where the campfire was, and sure enough, it's a little tiny chewinga.
Oh, it's back! Run away!
I imagine Swift
That's
is the
right.
only-
It followed us.
The first
Swift
one
is the only
scared
one
the
who's
shit out of
actually
me.
awake.
And it makes its way over to like what's left of the rabbit carcass, and you see just kind of like
Swift just sort of like is watching this with just like.
and then it looks around and then notices you finally,
Just
Swift.
sort of like one finger just like wave just like to acknowledge it's looking.
and it reaches into its little like hay wooden skirt pouch thing dress, and it brings out a berry that's probably about this big for you, but it's like the size of its hand.
Yeah, Swift sort of like reaches down gently and sort of takes it from the chewinga and sort of looks at it and just sort of nods.
Are we sharing a tent?
This is I've left the tent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've gone outside. This is outside.
Is it like really far from our tent?
Like 20 feet away.
No, it was 20 feet away, but then it approached the camp. Yeah.
So it's outside, like really, really far away from the tent.
No. It's like right where the fire was, because it went up to what was left of the rabbit and poked it a few times.
Can I have one of my Disco Ball episodes?
Sure.
Would that scare it?
It like
Maybe.
yeah. You wake. I don't know how the disco ball thing works, but you see the chewinga does go like for a second,
And
like
Swift just sort of like very quietly is just like, don't, that's normal.
and it's as if the chewinga understands you. What languages does it comprehend? Sure. It just like, and then kind of edges closer to the tent that Octavia's in, and then just like, but then you see it levitates off the ground and starts to follow some of the lights that Octavio's making. And you actually see it begin to change hue and match the colors of it too. And it seems to be entranced by what's going on in the tent from the outside of the tent.
Swift sort of looks down at the little berry that the chewinga gave them, and sort of knowing what this is and sort of kind of what this means, just like, oh, just sort of pops it into their mouth.
The berry has a bit of a, I wouldn't say crunchy, but it does have a much more firmer texture because it's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
But it is sweet. It's sweet and the juice like coats the inside of your mouth. And I need you to roll me a d8.
A D8.
A d8, re-roll an 8.
3.
3. Perfect. For the next 24 hours, you have resistance to cold damage.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
So,
That
The
could
one
come in
that-
handy.
the one that Barry has, I haven't forgotten about it. It's just you need to take cold damage first. So, there's that. I still have that one packed away.
Will I ever take cold damage since I'm resistant?
Oh,
Resistant doesn't mean you don't take it.
Oh,
yeah.
fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
Believe me, everyone
You will
be
take
taking-
cold damage.
Everybody will be taking cold damage at one point, so don't worry. This is a ice campaign, so yes, there will be cold damage aplenty to pass
On
out.
theme, you know.
Yes. And then with that, you see the Chewinga kind of follow the patterns that the lights are creating, and then it just slowly kind of corkscrews a bit, and then with that, it just off into the distance, and you see like a small, not like intense, but a small wake in its path as it just off to wherever it goes, and you see the light get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then it just flickers off completely.
Swift just sort of like just internal monologue is it like, and see, you don't get this in town.
I was gonna say, you're gonna be like, this is nature. It's
Mm,
finest.
yes.
Mhm.
Who would be
Alright.
afraid of such a nice thing?
Min
Min's is just like
shudders.
rolling over, just like.
It's such a weird thing. I don't know how. It's terrifying. Just
Claw.
wispy, light.
Min's
touch
takes
me. Don't touch
curiosity
me.
killed the cat too literally.
I forgot that Mittens rolled really well in stealth, but the Chiringa rolled better on perception. So
They got a fucking high perception check.
they do. Chiringas are no fucking joke.
Very observant.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, and with that, the night passes. I don't know again what your morning rituals are. Wake up, stretch, pull a muscle because it's really fucking cold out. Someone goes to make coffee if you guys have that ability, but
Swift is an evening morning person because it's dark all the time.
I make Octavio some honey tea, but it's terrible. But I leave it outside of their tent.
it's oversteeped.
Okay.
It's way bad.
It's super bitter, but I try to cover it with honey.
It is like to
Like
the
a-
point where it's just the consistency of the tea is just thick.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Oh.
you can't tell if it's just that saturated with honey or if it's starting to freeze.
I pick it up and I'm just like, I get out, just. Oh. What is this? And I pick it up.
Fury stays next to the fire. It doesn't look.
It's mostly honey.
What is this?
Oh, so it's like really bitter, but then also sickly sweet at the same time because of the honey. Oh, that's nasty. That's
You're
just
just-
foul.
Fury just like stokes the fire. Just-
Oh God! Who would give me this?
Octavia, there's no need to be mean. I was just trying to be nice. You don't know how to build a tent.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought. Did you make it last night and leave it out? Is that what happened?
I used the honey you liked.
I appreciate it, but I gotta teach you how to make tea.
I need to teach you how to build a tent.
We can trade skills.
Are you talking?
Cross training.
Are you talking to me again?
Yes.
Okay. And I
Who's ready to
pull
go
out.
down the mountain?
I pulled out a weird pouch that's just full of that I picked up along the way because I was like, right?
Oh
Not
god.
poisonous or anything, just
Bush
You
tea.
can't just. I mean, you can't make tea. Okay.
it's just
Okay, there's-
it's labeled question mark T. Just
it's just leaves.
It's all the scrap bits from all the different teas just put together.
Tea's
my-
just hot leaf juice anyway, right? Any leaf will do.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Beery, I appreciate it, and I take the little baggie and I look to see if is there anyone there that it's actually like a tea leaf?
the closest thing to a tea leaf is like a bay leaf. And then-
And he's like,
It's not even meant for tea.
Beery, thanks.
the rest are like oak leaves and shit.
You can't.
And like nettles.
Tea leaves are a very specific plant. I have a small stash. I can teach you how to make it, but thank you. And I give the pouch back.
It's fine. I'll just go and I go to throw the cup out of the cave, but it just kind of oozes out of the cup.
It's like, I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll make tea together one day. We need time. We don't have that.
Swift is just
I'm
sitting
sorry
next
about
to
last
the
night.
captain.
I didn't mean to be. I've been a little stressed.
Scath goes to Swift. Is this every day?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! You guys. should fucking
I
dead.
give us like about a 50-50 chance of making it up that mountain.
I want to make it up that mountain.
Okay. Now, Barry, can I ask you a question?
You guys should have just left me dead.
Is it about the tea?
I could have,
No,
just abandoned
no,
them when you arrested them. I could have just left, but
How do you take down the tent?
and nobody would.
How do you
blame
fit it in the bag?
I've still been, I
How do you
still
put it
wonder
back
if
in
I
his-
made the correct decision.
Can I pick up the tent in like a masterful flourish and just like wrap it up really quickly?
Yes. Oh, actually, yeah, sure. Fuck it. just the flex on Octavio. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see how you did that, but okay.
We're
Thanks.
losing darkness.
I'll teach you when
The
we have
darker
more
section of night is
darkness.
I put it on my pack. Is my pack like finally like an actual explorer pack?
Yes.
That makes sense.
I don't know. Roll me a survival check to find out.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's finally coming together. It actually looks like a big boy pack now.
Aw, there's a rope on
Yeah,
the side and a little lantern. Is that lunchbox?
Yeah, I strap it nicely, nice and tight. All right, I think I'm ready. I
I'm
put the
just-
little clips in the front.
I'm just so tired, I just.
You just woke up. Well, how are you
I'm not
tired?
talking to the captain still. I'm just so tired.
I can't fucking believe. Nobody knows that I lost to these guys. Okay.
To be fair, you mostly lost to me, if that makes you feel any better.
It
And
doesn't.
me.
Getting to finish you off, it's true.
Let's just go up this fucking mountain.
Agreed.
I'm keeping his Zentarum pin as a trophy.
That's
No, they don't give me a new.
yeah. No, wait. That
comes
comes
out of my
Give me a new
paycheck.
one.
Yeah. That comes out.
Yeah, let's go to my picture. All right, let's go up the mountain.
All right. So, how much further is it to the mountain? You guys are actually fairly close. So, it's one of those things where it's like, it's probably especially for like Octavio. Like, you see the mountain, you're like, oh, okay, it's not so bad. But then as you get closer, you're like, wait, we're not there yet, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until finally, it does in fact like encompass just the northeast part of your horizon.
It's like probably like Hales Mount Waterdeep.
I wouldn't go that far. There are bigger mountains in Icewind Dale, but this one is like, the mountain. No, I mean, it only looks small by comparison to the Reged Glacier, because the Reged Glacier is like huge. It is the horizon. but
Right.
I don't know if it'd be bigger than Mount Waterdeep, perhaps. But as you are making your way there to the mountain, Captain, I don't know if you are willing to listen or not, but Captain Scath fills you in on the details of what exactly happened as far as he knows. And what he tells you is that a group of adventurers came through, and it was a halfling, another tiefling, and a Goliath. They were following the Goliath's lead. They wanted to scale the mountain because they believed there was something on top of it. We were interested in what might be on top of the mountain as well. Blah. So, and he goes, I'm just going to be completely honest with you here because we're just going to take things off the table. The halfling's one of us. Okay. She's a Zentarum agent. She's one of the good ones. Okay. As, you know.
Optics.
That she's a professional. And she had done her research and found that there might be some actual truth to whatever this situation. So she went with the tiefling and the Goliath, but they also hired a trained mountaineer in Targos by the name of Garrett. Now we've been getting concerns from Garrett's husband because he hasn't come back. Apparently, I guess one of Garrett's dogs from his dog sled came back without the rest of the dog sled, and that's what raised some concerns. So we needed somebody else to scale the mountain to see exactly what happened. And I was also supposed to dispose of any Zentarum agents up there if they were compromised, but I'm kind of not at liberty to do that. So, but just to let you know, there are innocent people up on this mountain. As far as I know, there's one Targos member and 2 adventurers stranded here. And it is an Zentarum agent. All right, that's it. I'm being perfectly honest with you guys.
Can Swift tell that?
Roll me an insight check.
Nope.
Completely on the level.
I think
Barry,
Swift's just like sure, whatever. Let's just go.
Barry, you think he's hiding something?
I stop in my tracks and turn around and just look at him. And just stare right down into his soul.
Octavia, you know for a fact he's hiding something.
Do you say anything?
Like, Captain, we've been traveling for a while together now, and you're definitely lying. Also, I think Beery's also picking up on that, and Mittens over there looks a little thirsty.
As soon as Octavio confirms this, I pick.
I mean, it's like bloodthirst. Thirsty.
This campaign's getting weird. I don't know about that.
As soon as Octavio says this, like, confirms my suspicion, I grab the captain by his collar and I lift him off of his feet.
He was like, Beery, wait.
I don't even say anything. I don't say anything. I'm just gonna roll for intimidation.
I put my hands on Beery's arm, trying to like. She's like.
It's like as if a small finch like perches on her arm. It's like it's absolutely nothing.
Like, Beery, wait, no, let's not.
When you do that, he goes, okay, wait. Okay.
He's still hanging off the ground.
Yeah, I know. He's just trying to like All right, the halfling's one of us, and so is the tiefling. However, I know the tiefling, and kind of looks at Beery like.
Gotcha.
What do you mean you know him?
And he
Octavio.
turns to Octavio like in the biblical sense.
Octavio, they
What's the biblical sense?
Octavio, how do I know most of the bartenders in 10 towns?
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't make it a trick question.
So
got it.
So look, I know you have some bone to pick with the Zentarum, but
Phrasing.
he says as he's being held up, just all right.
Yeah, Beery laughs too. Like it's a...
Like okay. Let me rephrase that. I know you have a chip on your shoulder about the Zentarum, but
Wait, what did he mean before? I'm just like,
I'll explain it when you're older.
okay. I am old.
when a man and a woman love each other very, very much.
All right.
Man and a woman, come on now.
When two people of whatever kind of fucking gender they want to be
Get to
love
the
each,
Come on, speed it up.
just listen. She was just doing her job. Okay, she was following my orders, so please don't pass judgment on her as harshly as myself. Okay, anything she did, I'm culpable for.
Well, that's all very nice, but that does not change what we have to do.
Is there anything else you need to disclose to us while I have you here? And I just drop him unceremoniously. Just right on his ass.
No,
I-
he's
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
At this
that-
point, I
that-
am just like, I am over lying thing. Remember, your spine is on the line.
Listen, you cannot expect a snake to not slither in the grass, you know.
Very
Captain.
true.
It's much better if we don't lie to each other, okay? As you can see, I can't stop Barry from doing what she does.
okay. See,
And so Beery is also not the one who killed the captain, so
As you can see. And just look at Mittens with his big eyes, like, laser focused on the
all
captain.
right,
Like,
everybody
he's just
put the
throwing
knives
a line
away.
of catnip.
There's gonna be a meeting with my dagger, Captain.
Everybody put the
Don't do
knives
that.
away and get out the pittance. We're climbing a mountain.
Hey,
Okay.
I didn't have a single dagger out.
Mitten's just gonna flick out all his claws right next to the captain.
Fucking knives out over here. Come on.
This Mitten,
Alright.
Mittens just has a system for a lamp, so that way it always shines his eyes out, so he looks creepy.
I put on my climbing gear up.
Yeah, Beery's gonna be very delicate about this because she understands that she's made for strength, not for dexterity.
This, Swift, as you well know, this is going to be a true test of your abilities here. Climbing a mountain, especially with 5 inexperienced people, is going to be no easy feat.
I need all of you. If I tell you to do something, please do not argue. If you do not want to fall to your death.
Since when do we ever argue?
What are you doing right now?
Okay, I get it.
Swift, my life is in your hands.
Okay, all right. Put your life in your hands. That's what I'm saying.
You get the point.
And,
I trust you, Swift. Lead us to
Alright.
glory.
and so we're going to end on this note, because this is going to be a whole thing in and of itself. But we're going to end with the captain saying, all right, the first thing we should probably do is look for their base camp. I know as a trained mountaineer, Garrett probably set one up, and from there would probably give us a good clue as to what trail or if they had left any markers behind where they would be. And you can't blame me for caring about somebody that I care about, so I'm sorry.
We don't. We just
Don't lie to us again.
We're in this together now.
I honestly don't care if you keep lying to us because it doesn't change anything for me. Just so you know.
He says this with, I appreciate that.
Like, that doesn't change that we have to get to the top of the mountains, and that's kind of where my focus is right now.
I'm just trying to keep us safe, Swift.
Yeah, so am I. That's so.
Fair enough.
All right, is that the end of the session?
I think so. With the
So-
sassiest session in history.
So,
Wait, hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say. So we end with the looming mountain of Kelvin's cairn before you, as you do the montage of putting on your mountaineering gear and whatnot. All right, that's it.
That's it.
Awesome. Everybody who joined us, which is a lot of you, surprisingly, thank you so much for your views. If you like the stream, please make sure to follow us on Facebook. If you're from Facebook, if you're from Twitch, make sure to like us, or is it the other way around? No, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch. We are playing almost every Wednesday, like 90% of every Wednesday. Sadly, we will be back next week because some of us are doing life things as we usually do.
I know it's my anniversary,
but we try to
so I got to spend it with my girlfriend.
But we try to play every Wednesday, and we also have Epic Library of Epic Games on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we just play video games and have a good time. We also have a podcast that we stream live every other Sunday. This Sunday coming up is our next episode, and we release it as a podcast every other Wednesday, the following Wednesday. So we have a lot of things going on. Make sure to follow us around so you can stay up to date. But thank you so much for your views and your likes. And with that, you guys have a wonderful night and rest of your week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.